ain't smoking no shirt.
Yo, 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 what is cracking? It's your boy. It's your boy, CB83 in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 10 in the room. Hit the damn like button. We going up. It's been a while. Let's get it cracking in here. Hey, I put the poll out. The people have spoken, and they want me to get it cranking with the open panel today. So you already know how it's going down. You know how we getting it. Put the poll up on Twitter. Pete, I know you voted. Bring your ass up here. Since you feeling froggy, jump your ass up in here. And honestly, I can't believe you showing face in the community right now. Because Skylar's QB number trace, the boy didn't even get the 2 spot. So I can't believe you showing his face. But feel free, if you're feeling froggy, feel free to jump on this panel I'm about to drop, bro. You already know what time it is. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know how we do. It's been a while. Went live last week, but man, I spent the weekend just kind of spending time with the family. You know how it is, man. Football season's cranking up, so you got to put the work in. In the off season, these days leading up to the season, hey, you got to put the work in. So expect me to get ghosts always, because I know football season becomes very time consuming for the family. Sunday is becoming a thing of football, and you kind of the family not takes a step back, but it's like less time for the family. So you got to do that. You got to put in the work, man. So shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all in the building. Shout out to Pete's Takes in the building. 0% on informative, no panel. Yeah, hey, 0%. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this thing cracking since you about that life. Hey, and Peter's referring to the poll I put up. I put up a poll and said, hey, what do you guys want to do today? Let's do it. Let's get it cracking. So shout out to the homie Pete for coming through. But man, Skylar, we gotta do something about that, Pete. Shout out to the homie Andrevius, the members gang in the building. Shout out to the homie Dravius Shaw in the building. My Kirkland value homie. Shout out to you, bro. Members gang in the building, pulling up. You already know what time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homies, man. Shout out to the homies. Pete's Take says, Shaw, you ain't like my answer, but it was very informative. Okay. All right. Hey, Wolfpack here? Is the Wolfpack here? Can we get a Wolfpack back call? Can we get the Wolf call out? Send it out. Send the show out. Do me a favor, hit the like while you're at it, and send the show out to everybody in the spaces and the Twitter land and Facebook group. Shout out to the Dolphin Den, the Dolphin Den on Facebook. Shout out to all the Facebook groups, the Miami Dolphin Facebook groups. Dolphins Nation 305. It's a bunch of cool groups out there. Shout out to you guys. Hey, big ups to the members gang, captain of the squad, Shake Money. Shake Money holding down the squad, the captain. The squad consists of William Perry, Chef Jew, Raul Parada, Cruz Ruiz, Shake Money, of course, Andrevius Shaw, Figueroa, the homie G, Big Slick, Adam Sadowski, the Wayne D Experience, S. Harris, Alex Renee Diaz, and last but not least, the homie Hooked Up Joe. And who's next? Who's going to be number 15? The link is in the chat if you want to become a member. Hey, get in the gang. Get in the gang. Shout out to the homie Raul P in the building always. Crank it. We cranking it for the members gang today. Let's get it. Sir, so much to talk about, so much Miami Dolphins to talk about. Man, we got to get a list going. I may have to do a list, but I'm gonna open it up too. I gotta open it up. So, my man Andre says, Pete, answer the damn question and stop deflecting. Man, you know Pete is going to deflect. That's what he does. Stop it. Shake Money in the building. Hit the like. Shake Money is definitely part of the members gang. The homie. Been rocking with me for a long time. The captain of the squad. Yes, sir, Shake. We going up, bro. You already know what time it is, bro. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie Shake Money in here. I see y'all. King Grizzy Live presents. Who y'all gonna trade for now? Shadur? Oh, really? So you watched a little college football this weekend, or did you watch the highlights? So Colorado did get off on them boys. Good game, but Colorado ended up making some plays, enough plays to kind of get the win. But Shadur did play out of his mind. Travis Hunter played out of his mind too. I think Travis Hunter might be the best all around player in college football. He might be, as you know, that sophomore, bro. We'll see, bro. I mean, damn, there's some good football going on. Hey, I know y'all saw my nose tear off and the baby cats. Hey, shout out to all the nose fans out there. We got to get the war chant going. That's how we get down over there, baby. Shout out to the homies. Shout out to the Noel gang, man. Hey, all my Noel homies out there, you know we rocking, man. You know we up. Hey, we jumped from number 8 to number 4 in the polls. Let's go, man. I'm hyped, bro. Let's go. We gotta crank that one time for them Noels. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. B Show, I see you. What's good, my boy? I see y'all in here. 17 in the room. Hit the like. Hit the like, subscribe, donate, bro. You know what time it is. I haven't done this in a while. It's been a few days, but let's get it, man. I see Pete's takes in here. Duke Tomlinson. Salute, homie. CB83. Yes, sir. Salute, Duke. You know how we get down. The homie Raul Cologne. He says, let's talk Bears. No, this is not Fins. This is not Bears take with CB83. You got to get your own show. Raul, start your own show and talk about them sorry ass Bears, bro. How about you do that? Hey, and Grizz, you can start your own show. And hey, you can start your own show and talk about them sorry ass Jets too. And then you got Let's Go Niners in here. He can start his own little sorry ass show and talk about them sorry ass Niners too. I love it. I love it. Hey, I appreciate you, fam. Hey, Shake Money, you know how we do, bro. You know how we do. You know how we get it. Hey, I appreciate you, fam. Fire content. I appreciate you, bro. You've been dropping some heat too. So always love. The homie Raul Cologne. Love you. Hey, love you too, bro. That's my homie. Hey, Raul's my homie in real life. Grizz is my homie in real life. These dudes really been around for a while. Let's go Niners. He a chump. He been around for a while, but appreciate y'all. Really appreciate y'all. So let me do this. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna let all y'all come up. If you want to come up, say what's up, hang out for a little bit. Feel free to pop in, man. It's gonna be a good time. We got the big bad LA Chargers this week, right? So the Miami Dolphins got the Chargers on the schedule. I'm looking forward to the matchup. I was actually watching a little bit of film earlier today of last year's game, and what I saw was just a lot of mistakes, right? So some mistakes for sure. Some guys struggling, in man protection. I mean, and man coverage. Tua struggling at sometimes to a couple underthrows. Tyreek losing one in the lights that really just hurt us. There's a few plays throughout the game that kind of defines the game. And when you look at that game, there's a couple plays here or there. Tyreek losing it in the lights. Like Tua almost throwing some picks. Those are some plays that really kind of change the dynamic of the game. Also, like they get some plays on like 3rd and long that you're like, what? How did they get that? Like they throw a little short route to Austin Eckler, and he ends up breaking it for like 13, 14 yards. And you're like, how in the hell did he make this play and keep the chains moving? Like that's something we got to do better with, man. We got to be better in those situations. And that's what I expect from the Miami Dolphins this year. I just expect them to play a smarter football game and not beat themselves and be able to attack the Chargers like we expect them to attack teams, right? Because honestly, they struggled last year with that. And when it came to that game in particular. Now, overall, they played pretty well offensively, but in that game, they just had our number and we weren't doing a good job. And honestly, it's on Mike McDaniel too. We got to run the ball better and we got to find a way to use the flats and expose them when they're in those matchups, when they're dropping back into zones and trying to take stuff away. So shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to G. I see you, G. G's in the members gang. Shout out to you. He says, sauces say Jordan Travis has only dreamt of being a Dolphin. Fins up. Oh, maybe. I wouldn't mind Jordan Travis's to his backup. You know, I wouldn't mind that. Tua's that dude, man. Tua's definitely that dude. Raul says, "Love your show, CB." Hey, love you too, bro. I love all the stuff you do. Hey, Raul's a real good director. Works with some of the best golfers in the game. Works for the Golf Channel, bro. He does some fire stuff too. So, hey, and we also do some fire stuff at Bros and Bourbon too. We also do some great content over there. My man Shake Money in the building says, I got my own show and I talked about the best team in the NFL. Tua Leroy. Yes, sir. Tua Leroy in the building. Let's go ahead and get it cracking. I'm going to get some of these guys up here. I got a couple guys in the back. Let me do this. Let me get these guys up here real quick. Pete's Takes is in the building. What's good, Pete? And Shake Money in the building. What's cracking with y'all boys, man?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing, man?
Doing great. Doing great. Pete, how you doing, bro?
What's up, CB Shake? Had a great
What's up,
week,
Pete?
man. I'm doing good, man. Just super excited. It's game week,
Super
fellas.
excited, man. What
Yeah,
are,
yeah.
what are you expecting, Pete?
Um, I'm expecting a loss, CB. I have to
Oh,
admit it.
come on,
I
Wait,
Pete.
mean,
I'm not
but
shocked.
I'm just excited that the season is here. You know what I mean? Like as a Dolphin fan, it's just not the plan that I foresaw this team to come out with, and it just doesn't sit right with me right now. The Chargers, the game plan, I think we're gonna go in with try to run the ball, and to me, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna be an effective game plan if we're gonna go in there trying to run the ball and just play defense against this guy. It's
I
not.
get it. I get it. So can't. Yeah, I know it's early. It's early on, but Pete, are you willing to take a bet on the game? Are you taking a bet? Are you gonna?
I'm
Are you
I'm not betting nobody in the community. I'm not doing any live bets. My bets are on FanDuel and DraftKings.
okay? So you're not taking no bet on it. Because I was definitely gonna get at you. You remember we did two bets last year. I won one and you won one. So I was willing to put up 100 that the Dolphins win this game. So
Hmm.
if you scare money, then I mean
Let's
that's
let.
fine.
I guess I'm scared. I'm scared.
You
You
scared
know,
money on this
nah,
one?
cause if I bet, I want to take it. I do. I feel like it's an easy win. But then if I take it, the community says you're not a fan. How do you bet against your own team losing?
But
All this, it's too
yeah.
much. So I'm just trying to stay away from all of
But
that.
you
I'm just
said,
trying to
bro.
stay
But
away
I
from
mean,
all. I'm
honestly,
just giving you my
Pete,
actual thoughts of what I see.
I know, but
Honestly, based
honestly,
on what I know as a fan, I know McDaniel's plan is going to be to run the ball more. And listen to what I'm telling you, that running the ball more is not going to work out. And not in this game. You're going to have to beat Justin Herbert with your arm, okay? With your arm. And if Tua doesn't show up that he can hit these. Look, there's two things in this game that are
hey
really,
Pete,
really critical.
Pete, hold on. You're getting a lot of love in the chat. Like you're getting some love in the chat. I'm surprised you're not taking this bet. Honestly, I'm fine with you taking a bet because I'm like one of those realistic football fans. Like if you are a football fan of a team and you really feel like they're gonna lose a game, you bet on it. You play with your brains. You don't play with your heart, right? So go ahead and I really feel like heart and brain that we're gonna win the game. Now, if you feel like brain wise, you think it's gonna be a loss. I'm fine with you taking a bet. I don't think people in the community would get mad at you if you took $100 bet from me, bro.
Oh my God.
But
Um,
Come
actually,
on,
I
bro.
agree with Pete. Everybody on sports music was outing him because he bet against the team. Everybody. So
And
I
that's
understand where
I
Pete's
look,
coming
look,
from.
and I think that's not fair. I think if a guy wants to bet against his team, then it's his fair game. He's a fan. He can be a fan and bet against his team. He just has an honest feeling that he thinks we're going to lose. I have an honest feeling I think we're going to win. I think $100 is fair, Pete. What you think?
I think that's a fair bet.
You
100%.
you want to run it?
I don't want to run it. Like I said, I'm not betting anybody in the community.
Oh,
Like I'm
come
not
on,
doing that.
Pete.
I'm not betting against the Dolphins on a channel anymore. I'm not doing that. Nah, because it becomes too much of a problem, and I didn't like what I felt and dealt with, and all of that bull crap. Like you don't understand
Man,
the
hush up,
messages I
Pete.
got
Stop
and all of
running
that.
from
So,
my
other
goddamn
than that,
question. Stop running
Hey,
from my
Hey,
question.
hey, real
hey.
quick
what's
though.
up, Dre?
What's up? Hey, real quick, CB83. If you have, by the way, if you have YouTube Premium, The Last Dragon is on for free, so it's
Hey,
on.
Hey, go watch The Last Dragon YouTube Premium. Should I give him a sneak peek? Should I give him a sneak peek?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna go and run the trailer real quick. Check this out.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master?
I
Oh, God damn. Let me go, motherfucker. Let me go.
So that's a sneak peek of The Last Dragon and Tua Leroy. Y'all gotta go check that thing out, man. Tua Leroy, the glow is coming. Hey, I expect. Hey, my man King Grizzy says, I'm not realistic. I think they're gonna win every week. I mean, I think this team is good enough to beat anybody on any given week. Am I wrong for thinking that? I think that's realistic,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
bro.
gonna lie to you, CB. I looked at that depth chart defensively today, right? And I'm looking at our front seven. Oh my God, dude.
They look
On
bad.
paper,
They look
no,
bad.
no. The starting seven on front, they look like on paper, it looks like one of the best in the league. Like, let's be honest here. We got Wilkins, Zyler, Davis, Chubb, Phillips,
Hey,
Long, and Baker. I'm just saying,
hey,
like that front seven alone, just those seven, if they can stay
hey,
healthy, bro, it's a
P.
ridiculous front.
I don't hear you talk positive about the Dolphins very often, bro. This is weird. This is
No, what you
unheard of.
and I've said this before, CB. I've always loved my defense. The defense is always loved, but I'm tired of the defense always being the love here. When is the offense going to be praised? We want touchdowns. We need the offense to be. I'm tired of this town being the defense town. All through the years, the Jay Feeler, yeah, we got
So-
that top five
But hey,
defense.
last
We
year,
always got
hey,
that top five
Yeah,
defense. I'm
don't do
tired of
that,
having a
TV.
top
Don't do that,
five
TV.
defense.
what
Don't do
happened?
that, TV.
What
That's
happened
not
last
his
year, though,
narrative.
Pete?
That's not a part of his narrative. Don't bring up last
Hey,
season
Big
number
Nick,
6 ranked
what's up,
offense.
Big Nick? I'm glad
Big
Don't
you're
bring
Nick,
up
here.
the number 6 ranked offensive head up there. That's not a part of
man,
his narrative.
come
That's
on,
a short
bro.
circuit right there. Don't
Wow.
do that.
And you guys
Come
know that only
on.
happened for 5 weeks.
It
That was a
happened.
big narrative.
It was overall, Pete. It's a cumulative ranking, bro. What's going
That
on,
doesn't
bro?
fit his narrative, man. That's a short circuit. Don't do it.
Oh man, come on, Pete. We better than that, Pete.
Man, I'm just
Hey,
saying.
Q, what's good with you, man? How you feeling, bro?
Q, what's going
What's
on, my
good? What's
brother?
good, everybody?
Hey,
What's up, Big
man.
Mouse?
Hey,
What's up, CB?
hey, I know you a
Big Nick,
Pittsburgh guy, but
Maus, Pete.
how you feeling about
What's
us?
good, everybody?
Q.
Week one
how you feeling
matchup.
about us this week?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Matchups are not favorable.
Okay.
Because with the injuries that the Dolphins sustained on both sides, and I think key injuries as well, Armstead and
Jalen?
Jalen Ramsey. But
Yeah.
I do think if offensively, if Mike McDaniel comes out with a proper game plan and the offense execute, they execute everything to a T, they could muster out a win. And on the defensive side, I'm kind of it's an unpopular opinion right now. I'm kind of worried about that pass rush, especially on Chubb.
Oh, jeez. Q coming out with
If they
some
don't,
heavy hitters out the gate.
if, they, if the pass rush don't get home, the edge guys, if they don't get home this game, it's gonna be a long game, a long day for the defense.
Man. I mean, bro, I
No,
think
no,
our
but
pass
let me say
and
this.
I
Let
see
me
what
say
you're
this.
saying. Look.
A dub is not out of the question. It's still in the foreseeable future. Like you could get it. You could get the dub.
Ooh, bro. Everybody, look, and honestly, what's crazy is I've heard a lot of people say, "Hey, we have the Chargers in this game. We think they're a better football team than the Dolphins." Honestly, to be completely honest with you, completely transparent, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Now, I can understand them. Last year they beat us. The game plan was off the charts. They came out, surprised us, smacked us in the face, and we really couldn't recover from it, right? But when I look at the team and I look at how we played last year, it's almost like we beat ourselves, right? I don't think the Chargers. I mean, the Chargers did a good job of shutting us down on offense, right? They did a good job of locking us up.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening again 2 years in a row though.
I agree. I agree. And most
So,
likely,
but
most
but
likely,
But
and Q
CB,
Q, but let me finish, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because it's one thing for you to sneak up on a team, right, and for you to like shut them down, and you do it in a
right,
game.
right.
But then it's another thing to come back and do it a second time. Like
yeah,
that
but when
Ain't
means
gonna
you
happen
gotta,
that way.
yeah,
but what you
that
gotta
means
Ain't gonna happen that
realize,
way.
hold
this
on,
is the
Pete,
scary
let
part,
Q rock,
CB.
Pete, let Q rock, and then I'm gonna let you go. But for them to do it a second time in back-to-back
Nah,
years, it's almost like,
nah, it don't go.
damn,
Yeah,
it's hard to do. It's hard to do. Go ahead, Q.
yeah. But let me say this. Let me say this. Most definitely, most definitely, we already know what the Chargers defense is going to do game plan wise, right? If you look across that field and you look at the Miami Dolphins offense, and you see Tyreek Hill, you see Jalen Waddle, they're going to do the same thing they did last year. They're going to limit the explosive plays and give up underneath. And that's exactly what you need to do offensively. And people seem to think that running the ball is the only thing to get the ball rolling. No,
No, it's
everything
not.
underneath is fair game.
Yeah.
Anything. Quick screens, wide receiver screens, running back screens, anything underneath.
There's a ton of stuff you could do.
Hey,
You're
Q.
right.
Yeah,
Hey, Q. Do you do realize that
yeah.
the Miami Dolphins dropped 2 touchdowns last year that would have changed the course of that game, right? They just altered the momentum of the Dolphins. We did drop 2 touchdowns. You know that, right?
Are you
Right,
talking
right,
about
right.
the very first
Which
play
one
of
you
the game
talking
that
about?
Tua
Which one?
underthrew to Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek dropped the touchdown, and I think it was Sherfield dropped the touchdown.
First
But
of
we
all,
can't live off of that. We can't
yeah,
live off of that, big man.
No, but yes, we can because that changed the momentum of the game. Like if we hit those
Then
plays, we can't say that we're not amped up and hyped up, and it's a whole different game.
right,
You
right.
know, momentum
I
is a
get it.
big
I
part of
get it.
football.
yeah,
Momentum
I
is
get
a
it.
big part.
and just to piggyback off what Big Nick is saying, like when these guys go back and watch the film and they evaluate how they played last year versus how they're going to play this year, or how they're going to attack them this year versus how they tried to attack them last year, they're going to understand, like, damn, we really dropped the ball in this game. Like, we had a ton of opportunities to make plays, and we just didn't make them when we
Well,
needed to.
well,
I think it just
well,
caught him off
CB.
guard.
Here's the
It just
scary
caught him
thing.
like it
He-
was a
he-
smack to the face.
Hold up. Go ahead, Q, real quick, and then I'm going to Pete. Real quick.
I think that game, the offense, the Miami Dolphins just got caught off guard. Like they
Very,
were just what the hell going on right now? You right?
very, very off guard. Very off guard. Go ahead, Pete.
The scary thing about it is there's two things. The offense, like Q said, they got caught off guard. But what showed was that McDaniel doesn't know how to end game adjust, and he wasn't throwing
Oh
outside pattern
man,
routes after that.
he
But
adjusted. He
the but
I
adjusted
don't
okay
believe that.
but
against
I don't
Baltimore.
but
believe
He
that.
adjusted okay against
hey,
Detroit. He adjusted
hold
okay
on.
against Chicago.
He
He
made adjustments.
adjusted okay against Baltimore. He adjusted okay against Buffalo. Come on, man, stop, Pete.
Yeah, come on. Hey,
Stop,
Pete.
Pete.
We're talking
All right.
about
So
a
Stop,
late
Pete.
look.
season
You
game
talking about the loss?
when it
You
was
talking about the
when
loss?
it was
You don't know how to
figured out.
adjust in
Big
the
Nick,
loss.
Big Nick,
He
when
don't know
he
how to
was
adjust
figured
in the
out,
loss.
he didn't adjust that game. He kept going
Oh
interior
my
when he saw
God.
that there was inside shade coverage. Cornerbacks was taking
Didn't
the
do it and
insides
can't
out,
do it are two different
and
things.
he
Didn't do it
didn't
and
do
can't
it.
do it
He
are two
didn't
different
figure it
things.
out. Well,
Didn't
maybe
do
he
it and
wanted
can't do
to,
it.
but he
Two
didn't
different things.
trust the quarterback to do it.
Shut
Do you
up,
see what I'm
Pete.
saying?
Shut up.
But here's the second thing, CB. This is
Oh
why
my
it gets
God.
even
Yeah,
scary.
you can
This
trust
is the
Skyler.
second thing.
You couldn't
This
trust
is the
Skyler to
second
do
thing.
it.
This is the second thing, CB. This is why it gets even scarier because we already
Why does it
played
get
bad last
scarier?
year.
Why is
Because our offensively we played bad last year. No, I don't care what excuses nobody says. We played bad last year, and that was against second and third stringers. They had 8 defensive starters out when we faced them last year that will be healthy week 1 and playing for them.
but
This is one
Those
of the
defensive
teams in the
starters weren't out when we
NFL.
beat them.
This
Those
is
defensive
one of
starters
the
wasn't
teams
out
in
when
the
we beat them, Pete.
NFL that it brought back their
hey
entire
Pete,
team mostly
When we
at the
beat them,
highest
those
rate.
starters weren't out, and they're the exact same team. What have the Chargers changed since we beat them last time? Seriously,
So they're gonna
what are
have
the
their
big additions?
corners,
What
all
are the
their
big
corners
additions?
healthy.
man, and Pete, I get what you're saying. Nick, I get what you're saying too. Like Pete, they did have some guys out. We also had a lot of guys out too. So, I mean, when you look at it, our defense will be a totally different defense than what they saw last year. I mean, our front seven is going to be much better. Our secondary should be much better and much better coach too, bro. So I can
Dude,
look. We can talk
I think
about we can talk
we
about
could talk
last
about
year all we want to.
mismatches all game
Yeah.
and moving this Sunday if you want to talk about who is going to cover Keenan Allen. Who?
Bro,
Because
we
Xavier
have
Howard
Xavier
is going to be.
Howard. And
Xavier
first of
Howard
all,
is not going to
That's why I
travel
say
with that guy.
and
matchup-wise,
we're
matchup-wise is
playing.
very
Look.
unfavorable for
No,
the man.
dude,
And we
nobody's
playing.
nobody's going to be
Look,
able to cover Keenan Allen this game.
that
He's
is an
going to have a big
unfavorable
game.
matchup. Look, that is an unfavorable matchup for a guy one-on-one, right? But when you look at how Fangio will use his secondary and use his safeties to help on guys like that, to take away a
Do
part
you
of the
not know
field.
that Keenan
So
Allen? Do you not know
so
that
you're
Keenan Allen is
telling
a
me,
zone killer? You're
Pete,
playing zone against Keenan Allen. He's going to eat that alive.
I gotta see it. You gotta show me until you show me that he can eat that shit alive. He's gonna have to play it. That's what I'm saying. Like
Xavier Howard is going to be busy outside.
In order for him to get me out of this zone defense, where I got a guy underneath him and a guy over the top, he's gonna have to throw out of it. He's gonna have to throw me out of it. So Herbert's gonna have to really show me something on Sunday. Show me he's a real man and he can really get out there and deal. If he can really get out there and deal, he'll be fine.
Let me tell you something.
And the Dolphins will struggle. Pete, stop cutting me off. And the Dolphins will struggle. But what I'm saying is, hey, what's not gonna happen is you're not gonna talk me up about Keenan Allen right now. You're not gonna talk me up about him.
Wow.
It's not gonna happen, bro. He's gonna have to get out there and make plays, and we're gonna make it difficult on Herbert. Don't think that Herbert's just gonna be sitting back there chilling, having a field day, and picking us apart. I don't see it. Not with this defense. Not with all we have up front. You just said we have the best front seven in football. So give us some credit, Pete. I mean, you're a hypocrite, bro. You can't say we got the best front seven in football.
But this isn't their scheme. This isn't their scheme.
What do you,
bro?
What do you
we
mean?
got
What's
Ogba
not their
standing
scheme?
up. This isn't their scheme that they fit for. This is a horrible scheme for a lot of those guys. We're gonna have Bradley Chubb in coverage at times. Jalen Phillips in coverage at times.
Bradley Chubb
this
has
is
had
gonna
the best
look
year.
bad.
Bradley Chubb has had his best years in this scheme. I'm not worried about Bradley Chubb. I'm not worried about Jalen Phillips. I'm not worried about David Long Jr. I'm not worried about Christian Wilkins.
All this linebacker freelancing and not putting them in structure. This is going to be a disaster, especially facing somebody like Austin Eckler.
G, what's good with you? G, what's going on? What's popping with you, man? How you feeling about this game, man? You're on mute, G. Come on, G.
Yo, what up? What up? You
What's good? What's good? I got you, bro.
What's up, G?
Man, chilling. What up, Pete? Big Nick, Q over there.
Yes, sir.
Good, G.
Man, look.
How you feeling, G? Look. Man, I know you a staunch guy. Keep it real with me now.
Man, look, I went to school with J.C. Jackson's daddy, man, named Chris Jackson.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's gonna be, everything right there. They got two people coming back in their secondary. They got J.C. coming back, and we ain't see Derwin James last year. Derwin James, the highest paid safety in the league, man. He a hitter. So, again, man, to me, this game is going to be tit for tat. It's going to be an air show. I think the defenses are just going to be there, but I think Herbert going to try to air it out on us, and Tua going to follow right back with it. So, it might come down to who got the ball last, man.
I'm telling you right now, if that's the case, G, turnover-prone offense is going to be on our end, dude. Tua's going to throw picks. It's gonna happen on Sunday. It's gonna be bad.
I think the key to the game, man, is,
bro, what are you talking about, man?
Be patient and dink and dunk, and just be perfect all the way down the field, man. He ain't got to do nothing to nobody.
And that's,
take the little short one and get the touchdown, man.
And that's all you got to do. You got to play within the nature of the offense, right? And Mike McDaniel just has to do a better job of calling a better game this year, right? I was looking at the game and I realized that, hey, when Mike McDaniel was running the ball on first down, he was throwing the ball on first down. He was throwing the ball on second down. And when you do that, you have no choice. If there was an incomplete pass on those first two, you have no choice but to kind of throw it on that third down. And when you do that, you put yourself in a bad position because they know you're throwing the ball. when it's 3rd and 10 and you're not ahead of the chains, you're gonna struggle. So Mike McDaniel, if he throws the ball on 1st down, he's got to find a way to get some yards, some quick yards on that 2nd down play. We need to get at least 5 to 6 yards on that 2nd down play and put ourselves in a position on 3rd down to convert. But because you can't put yourself in 3rd down and 10 every time and expect to be converting that. That shit just doesn't happen. So the key to the game, one of my keys to the game, is Mike McDaniel just staying ahead of the chains, getting yourself into 3rd and shorts. When you get into 3rd and short, the entire playbook is open. The defense has no clue what you're doing, and it really puts them in a difficult situation. When you get yourself in that 3rd and long, shit, your hands tied. You can only do a couple things. You're going to throw a screen pass, you're going to run a draw, or you're going to try to go down the field and get the 10 yards. And them dudes going to be sitting there. They're going to be sitting there waiting for it.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's only going to be 2 outcomes. I really mean this, CB.
What's the 2 outcomes? What's the 2 options?
There's only going to be 2 things, and I'm going to tell you why. Either Tua's going to have a huge performance or he's going to have a complete meltdown. And this is why. The Chargers, with Brandon Staley, he's pretty much Vic Fangio's little baby. He does everything Vic Fangio does. Okay. Yeah, so he plays the Vic Fangio defense. He did it last year. That was the same Vic Fangio style defense.
He knows if he's going to keep Tua.
Yes, because this is what happened. This is what Staley did, and it's clear what he did. The Dolphins were at the highest, not even by a mile. Nobody else was close at running the RPO offense when Tua was at quarterback. So he said, since that's a quick play, you don't have much time to make a decision. We're going to jam guys up at the line every time we see an RPO type formation, and we're going to send heat and stack the box. We're taking that out. And if they show that same RPO and Tua is not out here throwing and carving up this defense, then you know what that's telling me, CB? That he didn't learn nothing this offseason from Vic Fangio. Because it's easy to sit here and say, check it down, check it this, check it that. But if you have Devon A-Chain coming out on the flat, Vic Fangio is allowing the check downs. You know that. Yeah, but there's a reason for that. You're going to catch that flat. You're going to get 2 yards, but your linebacker is going to crack that guy. So whoever has the more punishing team is going to. I know, but when you have Kenneth Murray, who's a side to sideline linebacker who can hit, Derwin James who can hit, these guys are hitters.
P, and that's the thing, and that's what I want you to realize is that them linebackers gonna have to play on Sunday. Like I'm telling you right now, they are going to have the night of their lives if they want to stop us. Because we about to run their ass from sideline to sideline all game.
Yep.
That's fine. All I'm saying is, if Tua doesn't carve it up, then he
don't think it's going to be sweet.
And it's going to be a disaster moving forward. We could potentially get blown out by the Patriots if Tua has a bad game on Sunday.
Well, we're not. Come on, we're not moving on that far. We're talking about Sunday. But what I want you to understand is that we haven't, like when we played the Chargers last year, there was no creativity. There was no, like we didn't really show them anything that was anything remotely.
Were just weird, and
it was vanilla. Like everything we did was like, oh, we're trying to get to the middle of the field. We're trying to throw slants. Oh, in second half, we're trying to throw an out route. No, like Mike McDaniel has to start using these weapons. We need to see Tyreek, Waddle, Ezukama. We need to see these guys on jet sweeps. We need to see these guys with the ball in their hands being dynamic, being the players that they are. And that's what we did not see last year. We were a lot of vanilla. And then when it comes to the Jets game, the last game of the season, we start getting creative because we realize, oh, Skylar's in the game. We got to find a way to help Skylar out.
We are gonna see.
You need to be helping
Zama and Cedric Wilson and all of that, because once it's not working, you're gonna get Tyreek Hill coming up with the cramp issues. He always cramps up when he's getting locked down. That's the little issue there. People don't realize. Yeah, you'll see. He always acts like he's cramped up.
Hey, you funny, Pete. You funny, man. But all right. So since we're on the Chargers game, right? Let's talk about concerns. What's your major concern on offense? What's your major concern on defense? And it's gotta be like you could talk about a unit, right? don't give me a player, just give me a unit. Like, what's your concern, Pete? I know you have some concerns. Give me one concern on the offense, one concern on the defense.
My concern on the offense is I don't get what this coaching staff is doing at the quarterback position, CB. I'm talking seriously with you right now.
Okay, I got you. But
Okay.
you got to land it quick. Land it quick.
Okay, they decided to pick a quarterback. Look, for an organization to put Skylar Thompson at QB3, the only quarterback not to sustain, right, a concussion this whole time. We got Mike White because of this offensive line already
Okay.
gave us a concussion.
So your problem is the quarterback room.
Offensively, it's the quarterback room, bro.
Okay.
We got
All
soft,
right.
tendered head quarterbacks that get concussions, and the one that I think is the best one that can pass the ball the best is third string. The evaluation on the eyes on this regime, I don't get it.
Stop
I
it.
just don't get it.
So, all right. So quarterback on offense. What's your concern on defense?
My concern on defense is the ability to put a pass rush onto the quarterbacks with these guys. You know,
Okay,
that's the only thing.
You're worried about the edge guys, Jalen
Yeah.
Phillips, Bradley Chubb,
Especially Bradley Chubb. More so Bradley Chubb than Phillips.
Why not? Why is everybody worried about Bradley Chubb? He's not a good player.
But Kristen Wilkins is there.
Kristen
Wilkins is involved in that conversation as well. These guys don't put, they don't get away with that. We're talking numbers. We want sacks over here. That's how you end the play. I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, but they put pressure. Yeah, I see quarterbacks get pressured all the time and still roll out and complete a pass. What did the pressure do? You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. All right. So we got your concerns, Pete. Q, what do you think is a concern for offense and defense? One for each.
Offense. I'm gonna go O-line, and my bad, CB. I know you say don't name a player, but O-line because of one player missing on that O-line.
And that's
it was very
Teron
evident.
Armstead?
Yeah, it was evident how much of a drop off it was on the offensive production and also points when the offense did not have Armstead out there. Right?
I agree, but I think we do have a different
Right.
line this year.
And yeah, I agree with you. I think that McDaniel has that in mind, and he's working on the game plan. And I'm sure he's very, everybody with dealing with the offense, they're working on ways to, like sort of maintain production or keep it average without
Right.
Armstead.
Right. And I think Kendall Lamb might be the solution for that.
Yeah.
Because I think he's
defense.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
On defense, it's the same thing with Pete, and I'm gonna touch on it a bit. It's because I was watching some some film on Chubb. It's not so much Jalen Phillips. I think Phillips he still has the potential to get there. I think next year he's going to be his biggest year, but I think Chubb. I'm watching him and the way he rushes the quarterback. Also, he fails. Sometimes he fails to set the edge, right? And I'm watching him play, and I'm looking like this dude. He looks like a rookie right now. And I know he had that big season in Denver, and I'm hoping that it'll come back with the addition of Fangio.
Right.
But right now, I'm gonna be on the fence with Chubb, but I'm not too big on it right now. So that defense, yeah, it's the edge guys.
Q, y'all are killing me worried about our edge guys. Like,
and I'm telling you right now, CB, he is so right, bro.
But
and
Pete,
the secondary is gonna look worse than what they probably are because they have to cover for.
Hey, if I'm talking, bro, let me finish, and then I'm gonna let you go. I got you though. But like I said, the edge guys. What's crazy about the edge situation is that during camp, I think those were our strongest guys. I think Phillips and Chubb were some of our strongest guys in camp. And I know people will say, "Hey, I watched film on him. He struggled at times, but these guys are really good at what they do." Right? My thing is with edge players, if they are just keeping contained and giving us and setting the edge and making sure that pocket is collapsing on the quarterback, we'll be able to get there, right? Because it's only a matter of time, right? Because these offensive linemen, you got to expect them to get beat. I mean, it happens. They're going to get beat at times. Our guys get beat. Their guys are going to get beat. So as long as they are keeping contained and making sure that the quarterback is staying in the pocket, we're gonna be fine. And Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips are some of the best edge defenders in the NFL. Bradley Chubb didn't get paid the way he got paid because he's a slack or a slouch on defense. That's what I want y'all to understand, right? That's first and foremost. And when you look at our playoff game last year, the difference in that game on defense was Bradley Chubb. He made a couple huge plays. So I think when it comes down to it, he's the type of guy that can make those plays that are game-changing plays. And you may be worried about him, right? Worried about him being consistent. But he has big play capability, and that's what you want from dynamic guys. So hey, y'all can talk about the edges all you want to. I think I'm more concerned with the linebacker play and stuff like that, like making sure we stop the run, making sure these linebackers are filling gaps and run fits and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and go to Wayne D. Wayne D, give me what's good. First of all, what's good with you, bro? Good to see you.
What's happening, fam?
What's going on with you?
I'm in the stew right now. But
You're in the studio.
Peter, are you done? Are you done? Are you not? Are you done? Or are you not done? Are you done? Because my God, bro, you're like a tick that just won't. Bro, do you understand? Never mind. What's up,
Go,
everybody?
keep going. I'm like, what? Go ahead. Let it all
bro.
out. Let it
I
all
want
out.
to so bad, but it's kind of like it's wasted air when it comes to you. But people are so tired of hearing the delusion
Bookmark this.
that you're always bringing out on every YouTube show, every platform. My God, bro, when does the negativity stop with you? Like ever?
Do you not see how it's changed? Look. Hold on.
Oh my God!
I've been telling this whole fan base the whole time, the whole off season.
And
y'all been
telling
NFL, the content creators, they used NFL Network. They're telling us we're a Super Bowl contender. You guys used all of that ammo during the off season. Now they flipped up. They don't even have us making the playoffs yet, right? So what's going on?
Why are you listening to NFL
in
Network?
2 months? No, because if the creators can use them when they're saying those things, now they're not using them. And how do they sound now?
See, okay, Pete. Let me ask
what
you
you
a
talking
question.
about?
Like Pete. So now,
He's
Good
not
Morning
ready.
Football,
Pete, come on, man.
Kyle Brandt, Peter Schrager, all of these guys that are not saying playoff
That's their
Dolphins anymore.
opinion.
Now,
They said we wasn't gonna make the playoffs last year. What happened, Pete?
They all said that we were gonna make the playoffs and win the
No, they
division a
didn't.
month ago. NFL Network was saying we were playoff bound, we were Super Bowl contenders. If we get Dalvin Cook, if we get Jonathan Taylor now.
Hey, well,
So what has changed?
Pete, well, you gotta be realistic, bro. Like when it
How
comes
do
to
they change
look,
like that?
this is what I want, Pete. I just need you to be realistic for a second, right?
That's a hard thing for him to
and
do.
maybe
Go ahead
and let's see that. Has the defense? Do you think the defense will be better this year under Vic Fangio and with the personnel we have?
You asking me or Pete?
I don't think the scheme is good for those guys.
I'm asking you a question. This has nothing to do with scheme. Do you think they will be better? Yes or no?
Numbers wise?
Oh gosh, bro, just answer
ranking.
Yes or no.
Yes, ranking. Like what are ranking wise? Will they be better? Yes or no? We were 20 something last year, I think. Like, what are we gonna? Are we gonna get better this
5 seconds
year?
on the clock. 4 seconds.
It's hard, because if
a
tad bit better. A tad.
Yes, they're gonna be better. Can I answer for him?
So he said yes.
Not much of a difference.
All right. So he said yes, they're gonna be better, right? Let's do this on offense, Pete. We were 6th ranked last year. 2 of them play 5 games. Will the offense be better this year, or will they be worse this year?
No, with Tua, it is going to be a disaster, and it's going to start on Sunday.
You say that every day, bro. It's the same
trying
thing
to
you
tell
say
you
all the time.
No,
do you laugh at yourself
can
as
I?
you say it?
He laughing. He was laughing.
I'm not laughing, bro. This is not even a joke because you guys just want to remember the. You guys just want to remember the September Tua. What happened to the November, December Tua? 0-4, ending it.
What happened to the O-line? What happened to the
Spurtering
run
out
game?
versus playoff teams.
What happened
He
to the wide
looked
receivers not
bad.
dropping the ball? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tua
Man,
looked bad in certain spots too, but let's not forget
49ers
wide
game,
receivers dropping wide open
every
balls.
receiver was open, CB. All Tua needed to do was see the receivers and
And
pitch and
there
catch.
were plays that he threw perfect balls and they dropped them. What happened? You gonna talk about
In the
those?
49ers game
Yes,
specifically,
sir.
more often than not,
More
McDaniel
often than
dialed
not.
up
The
a
only thing you
real
talk about is the
deal
negative points. You don't look at what good he did when he actually threw perfect time balls and the
because
receivers
of
clearly dropped.
because
Wait, I'm not done.
Wayne.
The receivers clearly dropped them. Wait, we're not even just talking about the 49ers game. We got multiple games where even Tyreek dropped the ball on
Hey,
perfectly thrown
but
balls. Is
see,
that Tua's fault or is that the receiver's fault?
Yeah, but look, my
No,
concerns
answer the
were
question. Is that the receiver's fault
he's not
or the
answering the
quarterback's
question.
fault?
if the ball
Because
hits your
it's not
hands,
in
you
his
got to catch
narrative.
it.
I get it.
If the ball
Exactly.
hits the receiver's hands, you have to catch it. I don't even care if it was a wobbly flopper. How about that?
Y'all, hey, but see, this is what, hey, just to get kind of move the conversation on a little bit, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna put up a breakdown, and I want us to watch this for a little bit. And this is Ryder McConville, who's a really good content creator.
Yeah.
Watch his film, right? You watch his film stuff. Yeah, I think he does a good job. So we're gonna watch this for a second and just kind of and talk through it, right? Because you guys are saying Bradley Chubb made no difference last year, just a lot of reckless stuff. And I think this is my problem with people who say stuff like that. They just don't go dig deep and they don't do the research for themselves. They just kind of talk, right? And this is versus the Bills. This is the playoff game, I think. Yes, this is the playoff game. So this is a game. He had a huge game, and people will discredit like what guys do and the dynamic they bring to the game. Like you can't discredit this. Like he put this on film, right?
What's
It would
his
be
hand
different.
injured to?
It would be different if he didn't put this on film, but the film is out there, guys. And if you want to go do the research about players and about how they and their potential and why they get paid the way they get paid, right? If you want to understand or you think a guy is overrated, go look at their film and see how they play. Like go look at them. It's out there. There's plenty of film out there on these guys. We're
I
gonna
think a
watch
lot of our fan base don't look at it.
exactly.
They really don't look at film.
They don't watch it for themselves. They just go off of what they hear on Twitter and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So let's watch a little bit of this. I'm gonna stop it, pause it. We can talk about it.
We're back, people, and today we're breaking down film on Bradley Chubb, Miami Dolphins edge defender, and he was traded to the team this past season, midway through the year for a first-round pick. Well, I don't think he's lived up to the first-round billing yet. I do think he got a lot of flack on this team, but I think he actually played pretty well overall, pretty good as a run defender, pretty good as a pass rusher. His pressure rate was really high, which people really look at sacks a lot, but if you
Right. So he kind of talks about it right there, right? He says people really don't feel like he lived up to the first round draft pick, lived up to the hype, right? Coming from Denver, coming to the Miami Dolphins. He says his pressure rate was up, but his sack numbers weren't the best, right? And a lot of people will say, oh, Christian Wilkins is a great pass rusher. He pressures. He doesn't get the sacks, but we're willing to pay him $20+ million, even though he doesn't get the sacks, right? So what you guys got to understand is that, Bradley Chubb has gotten paid like this because he can do both. He can sack the quarterback and he can get the pressures. These are game-changing plays. You guys got to understand that. And guys coming off the edge are on an island by themselves. We need these guys.
Also.
It's a specialty. We need these guys to win. It's like going to a steakhouse and ordering a steak, right? That's what they do best. If you go to a steakhouse and order tacos, it's probably not going to be that good. But when you look at these specialty guys, this is what he does. He's a guy who comes off the edge. He's paid to win on the outside. Man, these plays make a difference. Stop discrediting what guys are doing on the field and what they're putting on film, because this is what makes our football team better. Because if he can't win out there and we can't get guys that are winning out there, we aren't going to win games, point blank, period. But it's a combination of the secondary being good and holding guys down and him winning. Because our secondary ranked towards the bottom half of the league last year. let's be completely honest with ourselves, right? So if our secondary is ranking toward the bottom half of the league, and they're not,
Where did our sack numbers rate?
Bottom 2.
Okay.
Bottom. And they go. What I want you to understand, Pete, is that they go hand in hand, right? If your secondary is good and your secondary is getting stops, most likely your sacks are up because you have.
Or if you're a trench built team like we are right now, and we have the weaknesses. Yeah, look at the guys. Everything we have invested: Chubb, Phillips, Raekwon Davis, Christian Wilkins. Those are all high ranked, high drafted players.
Yeah.
So wait, Pete. Now you're saying the secondary is trash.
The secondary is aging and regressing, and we have
aging
a small,
and
young, Yes, Eli Apple, Xavier Howard.
You were at the beginning of the season. Wait, you were at the beginning of the season saying, "Why did we trade for Jalen Ramsey? We got Kader Kohou.
Exactly.
We don't need you." But now all of a sudden that Jalen Ramsey's hurt, Kader Kohou's trash now to you.
Did you hear me say? First of all, what you said is exactly how I still feel today. We should have never traded for Jalen Ramsey because we need to trust the up and coming development of Kader Kohou.
But
you know what? The outside.
This
is what happened to Greer. He didn't trust his own judgment.
Hold on. Pete, stop yelling. So this is the thing, right? And I put you on mute for a reason. So when it comes to trading for Jalen Ramsey, Kader's still gonna get reps. Jalen Ramsey isn't taking Kader's reps. That's what I want you to understand. First of all, he's in the nickel, he's in the slot, right? So if he's not taking Kader's reps, you're only making the room stronger. And even if he was taking his reps, you're making the room stronger. You want to make the room, you want to upgrade the room, Pete. So that's what you got to understand, bro. You can't say, oh, we don't want to trade for these guys because we got up and comers who are trying to learn how to play the game of football. No, bro, it's not about that. That's like even in the running back room.
Team better.
Of course, we wanted Jonathan Taylor. Bro, make the team better.
You could have went out, solidified the offensive line, probably signed the dude from Denver,
McGlinchey. Who's out
the McGlinchey when he was available.
All right, we're not moving.
Should have went out and paid.
All right, cool. We're not going there.
Obvious.
We're not going there though. All right, we'll continue on.
You know we clearly how it works. Pressure rate actually is a much better indicator of leading to future sacks, not sacks at all. Because a lot of times sacks come, you're like the cleanup guy. That's not gonna be a good indicator of future sacks. He was consistently creating pressure, and he faced a lot of double teams on the Miami Dolphins. And one of the biggest things is he really helped Jalen Phillips evolve into. He went from like a good player to damn near elite when Bradley Chubb joined the team, and that was hugely important for their success.
Perfect analogy, right? So
you see Elijah Campbell spying Josh Allen,
but this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, so we're not talking about that. So
and I hear a lot of people say we got the same secondary as last year. No, we don't, because pretty much all the secondary was hurt by at least week 5.
Oh man, we were playing Keon Carlson and Justin Bethel,
better,
bro.
Right? We have players that are not injured that are here now. We have newer players that can take the fold until Ramsey comes back.
Y'all, hey,
that's what scares me is the fact that we're going to be that good at the beginning of the season and get better as the season progresses, and then Ramsey comes back and need him. Come on, man. That secondary is going to be exactly what we wanted it to be from the jump. The younger guys are going to get better with experience. Eli Apple, X is going to help them out. And we have Vic Fangio. We ain't dealing with Josh Boyer defense no more. And Brian Flores is not here. We got Vic Fangio, the same defensive coordinator who made the same defense we get ready to play against this week. And you telling me the innovator of that defense ain't going to – come on. The innovator of the defense is going to know what to tell Mike McDaniel and Tua to combat against what they did last year. We didn't have that last year. Now we do. So, that's how the defense is better, and that's how the offense gets better.
That's
that should be the plan. I feel you.
That brings everything together on the defense is coaching, because I do think the one of the reasons why the defense was what it was last.
Are you thinking of selling your home and
coaching schematically?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean, and I agree with you guys. And when I look at our secondary last year, right, since we're talking about secondary, right, we were the worst, easily one of the worst teams in the league, easily one of the worst teams in our division, right, secondary wise. And people were crying and complaining about the Cam Smith pick. Why would you pick Cam Smith at number 2? We have enough corners. We have enough secondary guys. No, we didn't. No, we
Chris
didn't.
looking like a genius.
Right. He is looking like a genius because honestly, the guys we had back there were hurt and banged up. Brandon Jones coming off a season-ending injury. Nick Needham coming off a season-ending injury. Everybody was hurt. Keon Crossan, Justin Bethel, them dudes are not good to be on an NFL field. Like, let's be completely
special
honest
teams,
with you.
yeah, but not starting, not
exactly.
not
So
in
they're
that boundary, not in that.
not starters in our secondary. No way, no how. So that's what I want you to understand about the secondary. They have no choice but to be better this year. They got no choice, bro. You got a better coach. You got better talent. Way more healthier. You're not gonna get hurt like you got hurt last year, and you still got it. And if you can hold just for a little bit longer, it's going to give our guys some opportunities to make plays on the quarterback. And that's all you
as
want.
Dolphins fans, we need to stop looking for our players to get hurt. Stop wishing for that. I'm so sick of hearing fans saying, "Oh, well, they're probably going to get hurt." But stop. No, as a fan, you never wish for any, not even other players on other teams to get hurt.
You hear it all over NFL Network too.
I don't care about what NFL Network is saying. As a Dolphin fan, you should never expect for your players to get hurt. You're hoping that they stay healthy.
Yeah, and we understand that injuries happen, bro. Injuries happen. It's a part of the game. But I'm never gonna say, oh, all these guys are injury prone. No, they're not injury prone. I think every season there's
prone to injury.
Right. I think every season there's gonna be guys that get hurt. That's the nature of the game. A lot of these guys who are playing late in the season are hurting somewhere.
It's players right now before the season start that's hurt.
Exactly.
Teron Armstead, he's already hurt. He's not fully back yet.
He
might miss Sunday's game.
He might miss, but I think Kendall Lim is good enough for us to get it done.
Bro, you got Liam Eichenberg starting.
We'll see. Is he starting on the depth chart?
Yes, the depth chart came out.
Yeah, I saw it came out. Is Liam Eichenberg starting on there? Somebody look it up for me.
Yeah, it said Liam Eichenberg was up there starting.
No, I'm not. I'm not asking what you're saying. It said, do you have it looked up right now?
Nah, he's not looking it up.
I'm trying to find this week.
I'm gonna run this a little bit more. It talks about Bradley Chubb. Here we go.
I'll find it right now.
He just attacks that outside hand and stays really tight. And once he beats that, he corners around. Really good job dipping underneath. He knows how to use his hands. He's very technical edge rusher. He's not like the most explosive. He's a good straight line explosive guy. When it comes to like changing direction, bending, it's not his strength, but overall he knows how to rush the passer, and then great feel to just get the strip sack. And this could have been a game saving play because they don't recover, but it ends up getting it into a 4th down situation with like 5 minutes left in the game and gave the Dolphins offense a chance to win in the playoffs. So he made some big time plays for this team, and I expect even more in the future under Vic Fangio.
Yeah, man, and that's all we want, bro.
I just tagged you on Twitter. Like you can see it for your own self. Armstead left tackle, Eichenberg left guard, and right tackle Austin Jackson.
And we'll see. Honestly, look, my thing is,
I want you to hear me now.
Yeah, I got you, Big Nick. I've been
trying to get in for 15 minutes, man.
I've
been trying to say something for 15 minutes.
All right, here we go. Now, real quick. What I want you to understand is that I trust the coaches, right? People will say, oh, what I see in preseason. Bro, the coaches see these guys every day, and they evaluate them every day after practice. They watch it. They watch film with them, and then they evaluate what they're doing on the field. Like, I trust our coaches. If they say that Liam Eichenberg is the best option for us right now, shit, I'm rolling with it. Like, you see his ass every day. You watch him do everything. You watch him eat. You watch him come in and work out. You watch him go in and get out there on the field and work. I trust their decisions. I'm going to trust my head coach. Mike McDaniel is not going to do anything to not put us in a position to be successful on Sunday. And that's what you got to understand. If you think that, then you got the wrong state of mind. You're just in the wrong state of mind if that's what your thought process is.
Let me get in. We're sitting up here spending the last 15 minutes debating with Pete over information that he's getting from national broadcasters who I promise you knows nothing about the Miami Dolphins.
That's from the Dolphins website. That's from the Dolphins website.
This man is sitting up here, he's mentioned Kyle Brandt. He's mentioned Kyle Brandt, NFL Network, all these national networks who does not cover the Miami Dolphins. When we're getting information firsthand from people that's actually there on our team, that we are spouting these same talking points. But Pete is going with the national commentary, and we're having a debate with this man about that.
Yeah, I think Pete and that's why
Kyle Brandt knows nothing about the Dolphins,
bro.
And he don't even care.
That's why we stopped. That's why we stopped watching them, right? Yep. That's why we don't
wait. So when they say the Dolphins are Super Bowl bound, they're smart and they know it all.
We don't call them smart.
And now, no. That's what it was.
Stevie Wonder can see that.
They're late to the party, bro. They're late to the party.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder can see that, bro.
Anybody can see that. If you got a little bit of brain on you, you can see that, Pete. Come on now, you see that, right?
But
Peter,
if you think Kyle Brandt got some information on the Miami Dolphins, bro, it ain't no help for you.
Yeah, I look, Wayne D. I enjoy this community, man, and I really enjoy all of you.
I think you enjoy trolling this community because there's no way you can.
Hell no, you do. That's what I don't like.
You, bro,
I think you guys are the trolls that like defend the logo, even if you guys are going to sound wrong and bad on the TV. You know what I'm saying? You guys be defending Tua to the point where you guys make yourself look bad.
What are you talking about?
It's not about he's our quarterback. Look at the quarterbacks around the league. These other quarterbacks are really good, and they don't even get defended like Tua does.
You literally said that we're going to have a problem stopping their receivers against this zone, but they run the exact zone we run. They run the same zone we run, and we got better receivers in them. But you don't give that same energy to them when they run the same defense we run.
Got a point.
Man,
he does not have a point.
Pete don't give us no love, man.
We have the inventor of that defense, and he doesn't believe in that.
Pete, you got to give us some love, Pete. Hey,
he's up here himself. He's up here himself saying he's not satisfied with what he's seeing defensively.
Was Tua better last year?
That's football talk. He's trying to get the players hyped to understand. Game is getting ready to go.
Was Tua better last year?
Serious? He's not gonna say that honestly.
Oh yeah, 100%. Tua did some things last year I could never have imagined him doing. Again, everybody knows how I had
he
Tua
did it in college.
starting.
So what is the difference?
Okay.
No, it's. So, all right. I'm telling you guys right now. I don't all this college hype on all these quarterbacks throwing this small ass ball that weighs less too. I don't. They
you
better
talk about
start throwing an NFL ball like that.
What? I want to see. I want to see.
Small ball.
Don't let that slide. Don't let that go. Don't let that go. Do not let that go. Do not let that go.
Okay,
bro.
Hey, don't move on from that. Don't move on from that. Did that man just say that they play with a different size ball?
100%. The college ball is a tad bit smaller and it weighs a bit less.
You crazy? You are crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. That's the fact.
You are crazy.
Look it up if you like. The college ball is it's not that big of a difference. It's not that much of a difference, but it is different.
This dude is tripping, man.
Stop,
I don't care.
You better than this, Pete.
That's the reality. They got to start picking up a real NFL football and throwing it. That little size matter. A lot of these there's too many little quarterbacks throwing the ball in college far right now. I don't like.
All right, so you just said something. I just want to stay on this topic. So you just said, hey, 100% Tua played better. He did things I couldn't imagine him doing. Right. So he did that statistically. All right. I mean, he did it in year one of the offense. In year two of the offense, with being more familiar with the offense, having a better understanding of what's going on. Should he be better than he was last year? Shouldn't that happen?
With Tyreek knowing the playbook now.
Minus concussions. Should he ball out? That's the question.
Should that happen, Pete? Let him answer.
Should he be even better than last year?
I told you, CB, we're gonna know. Look, listen. This is why Week 1 Sunday is one of the biggest games of the season. because like
It's game one.
Wayne pointed
No,
out,
it's not.
like Wayne pointed, yes,
Hey,
it is.
y'all
bro.
said the same
I'm
thing
telling you right
last
now.
year. My
Week
gosh.
one,
Bro,
no, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Y'all
Because
kill me
look,
with this.
I'm gonna
bro.
tell you right now. Week
Pete.
1 is a determining factor if Tua
It
is
determines
him or
the whole
not.
season. It determines the whole season.
Pretty much. It
Come
pretty much
on,
determines
bro.
it determines Tua's career. If he
His
plays bad,
career,
yeah, 100%.
bro.
If he
Did
plays
week one do
bad
that
week
last year?
1,
Look. Week
we
one
won
last
week
year.
1 last year,
Hold up,
21 to 20
Pete.
versus the
Hold
Patriots,
up,
right?
Pete. And a lot of people say he played bad in that game, or he didn't
He
play well
did.
enough. All right,
He
so
didn't win with his arm,
which is fine. Did that determine the season?
Nope.
but we
Did
won
that
that
determine how
game.
to play? So what does it have to do with it though?
Week 2, he was almost washed out. The confidence was sailing until a second half
Wait a minute.
miracle.
Didn't Buffalo lose week
Wait,
1?
what?
Didn't
He was
Buffalo
washed
lose week
out
1
and
last year?
confidence was selling.
Man, hey, week 2 we lit shit up. Didn't we?
What?
Didn't we
That's
light
what I'm
shit up
trying
week
to.
2?
That's what I'm trying to
Week
say.
2,
Did week 2
week
Six
2.
tutties?
Remember how week look.
One game.
You
Six
remember how
tutties.
week 2 first half Baltimore game
And
was
what
with
happened?
the fans?
that's what it is. Oh, that was the game that we lost that game, y'all, in week 2 because the first half. That's the only thing he's harping
that's
on.
what Pete.
That's
Come on,
what
man.
it is.
I'm not
CB.
saying that.
We
I'm
didn't beat
saying that the
Baltimore.
majority
we
of the
lost that
Tuaniers,
game in the first
CB,
half.
the
All right,
majority of
Hey,
the
what would it?
Tuaniers.
Hey,
You gotta
so
play
what would it?
4 quarters,
Pete,
y'all.
against Buffalo. Hey, I got some numbers for Pete. This is from the pop his brain. Hey,
Give
Pete,
it to
against
him, Nick.
Buffalo, they had the ball. They had the ball against us week 3. They had the ball against us nearly 40
More.
minutes, right?
More.
Nearly 40 minutes.
They
Who
dominated.
played
They
better?
dominated
Who
that
played?
game.
Wait. Who played better? Who played better in that game? Josh Allen or Tua?
Josh Allen.
Who
You
put
boy
their head
smoking
on
crack.
Tua's
Bro, ain't no way, boy.
Hey,
Ain't no
who
way,
put their,
boy.
who put
Them
their
boys
forehead
smoking
on
crack,
Tua's
man.
shoulder?
Hey,
Stop
what
it,
was
man.
Josh Allen's stats in that game? He threw for a lot of yards. Now he was
threw for a
moving the
couple
No,
ball.
he
interceptions
didn't.
too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. He ain't play horrible. We ate that shit up.
Nah.
He
He moved
Josh
the ball.
Allen, bro.
Look. He
Josh
moved
Allen
the
was
ball
tearing it up.
between the 20s, but he did not get in the red zone and score. So he moved the
Okay.
ball a little bit on us,
Yo,
but he's
I
still.
I know they had the
struggled.
ball almost
It was
40
too hot
minutes.
that day. It was
It
too
was too
hot that
hot.
day. That's
It was
what
too
was.
hot.
hey,
for
how
us.
how we gonna counter their physicality though? That's the question. Cause they gonna come out and try and bully us, man. They got a little bit of size on us. They're gonna
I
come
get
out
that.
and try and
Where?
push us around.
I feel
They're
you.
gonna try and
honestly,
put their
so
hands on Waddle. They're gonna try and put their hands on Hill, disrupt the routes. And again, I mean,
Wait.
go ahead,
You
Nick.
think
But
let
Asante,
him go.
Asante is a
Let G
smaller
finish.
cornerback.
Hold up. Let G finish real quick. Go ahead, G.
we just got to have a counter for the bully, because that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to come out and push us around. And if we ain't got no answer for it, then we doomed. If we got an answer for when they try and play bully ball, we straight. But that's what they're going to do. They're going to put their
We gotta
hands
run
on
that
us.
ball, G. We gotta run that ball, G.
I think there. Look. Being objective, I think there is some validity in regards to that. I think when it comes to the Miami Dolphins and this team and this offense, it's a very finesse offense, in my opinion. Right? It's a very speedy driven offense. Smaller guys, speedy guys, quick guys. We have to be able to find a way to establish ourselves even when teams are bigger and more physical than us. Like, we gotta find a way to still make plays. So I understand, and Wayne D said something very important. Run the ball. You got to be able to run the football. Like, when teams are physical with you in the secondary, you got to find a way to start running the football and making their corners come up and make plays. If their corners aren't coming up and trying to make plays, then you're going to struggle, because you really want those guys to come up and make plays so you can hit them with a play action.
Right.
So you really want to be able to hit
Asante Samuel Jr. is real good, right? But he's on the smaller side.
He's a good player. Yep.
He's on the smaller side. J.C. Jackson was the high-priced free agent last year. He played like absolutely shit, and then he got hurt.
Coming off what? I got to cut you off right there, because that same year when X put up records, J.C. Jackson had one less interception than him. J.C. Jackson is a hell of a
I'm talking about
man.
last year. Yeah,
No, I think they both had the same amount of interceptions.
No, I'm not disparaging him. I'm just saying last year.
No, he's saying
I'm just saying last year.
Yeah,
last year
J.C.
he played
Jackson
like
was
shit.
hurt.
He got hurt. He played like shit before he got hurt.
Okay, so look, here's
he
the
played
matchup,
like shit,
man.
then
It's
he
going
got
to be
hurt.
Asante Samuel.
So he's coming off injury. He's
and
coming off an
JC
injury
against.
after he got
Okay.
hurt and
Tony
didn't play that
finish.
well in the system.
Let Big Nick finish.
And now he got to go up
Wait.
against Waddle and Hill.
Hold on.
Pete,
Big
Pete,
Nick.
no, we're not doing that.
No.
Pete, go ahead, Big Nick. Go ahead.
So now he has to play coming off an injury after playing poorly last year, coming in right into the goddamn fine plan to line up against Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. I like us. And Derwin James, who's a stud safety, but he's more injury prone than Tua.
Yeah, hey, but here's the thing, man, and you write this down. If we try and go blow for blow and stand toe to toe with them, punch for punch, that ain't our key to victory, man. That ain't our key. They too big, man. They play above the rim, man.
So
they play above the rim.
G, what's playing above the rim? Because I really want to understand this. That
means their receivers have a big height advantage on our DBs. Their receivers, I think the smallest one is 6'1". They got 162, 163, 164. They got a 6'8" tight end. They big, man. You know, you remember playing football with.
And they also got Parham, who's like 6'7" as well.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying
but
like,
we got
offensively. Let's talk about offensive defense first. The Miami Dolphins offense versus the Chargers defense. Who do you think is a better unit? Our receiving unit or their secondary, G?
Our receiving. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I mean, of course, I like Hill and Waddle over everybody, but the only
so
thing
why?
is,
So what's the
because I watched them last year.
They gave it to us last year.
Put their hands on Hill and Waddle, redirect their routes, slow them down. Our guys are fast, but man, they can hit you within 5 yards of the line.
That's a really good observation, G. Do you think they could do it again this year? Do you think they could run back that same performance they had last year?
I think that they're going to try, and I think not only are they going to try
capable. Do you think they're capable of doing it?
I think, man, we can hit them with screens and stuff like that, slow down that pass rush, like let them run right by the play. You know what I mean? Hit them with a little dump offs, stuff like that. We got to, I mean, it sounds bad. We got to play small ball in order to win this. We cannot fight them fire with fire.
Man, why are we playing scared?
First off, we have Braxton Berrios now on this team. We have Devin Achane on this team now. Mozart is actually fully healthy now.
Man,
you think we actually scared to?
Man, y'all
come on, y'all.
Fans sound real scared, bro. I don't know what's going on.
It ain't CB.
This game week, y'all sound nervous, bro.
It's saying we gotta play live.
I think we gonna blow them boys out. I think we gonna put a thrashing on them boys.
And we will blow them out if we don't try and match them 5 for 5. We can't.
They can't match us 5 for 5. They don't have the firepower we got.
They can't. Hey, but see, G, I understand what you're saying, right? I think you want to.
Herbert gonna do
I think you're saying.
Not me. I think Herbert trash.
Okay. I think you're saying we have to play smart. We have to take the underneath stuff, take what the defense gives us. I understand that to some extent, right? But there's also plays where you gotta kind of take your shots. You're not going to win the game being conservative and not taking shots. You got to use the entire field. So even if you
coach we have,
right. So look, the first play of the game, expect a big play, expect a shot. Like we coming out and we're trying to shoot right now. So
don't think, time. Come on, y'all. Wake up.
Don't think. Look, and that's what I want you guys to understand. Look, G, the difference between us last year is that last year we needed to play that way because we didn't really have the defense who could get off the field and get stops. True. We needed to play very smart. We needed to pick our poison and just swallow that. We had to, right? This year,
one for you.
This year, our defense, we're expecting our defense to be better in all phases. They got to be better this year. And if they're better if they're better this year, then we'll be able to play a little more loose than we did last year. We can hang loose a little bit and let it fly out a little bit.
Really let it fly, yeah.
Right? Because our defense has got to make plays.
Since both quarterbacks have been in the NFL, since both of them have been in the NFL, who do you think have had the worst line up until then until now? Who do you think line has been worse than the NFL?
Tua's.
They've had a worse offensive line than we've had.
Oh, the Chargers?
They've had a worse line than us.
No.
And they haven't improved.
Depends on the year.
They've gotten better players every year than we have.
Yeah. They've signed big time players. Yeah.
Yeah, but
you
that
know
line
what?
has
You
performed
know
worse
what?
than ours.
Wait, Big Nick, we could be confusing with the Bengals right now. Hold on, because I ain't
No,
gonna
the
lie,
Bengals absolutely had a worse line the first year, but they've gotten
Yeah.
better. San
They
Diego
gotten
has not.
better.
I mean,
Okay.
Chargers have not gotten better
No,
on their
AQ.
line.
I think the
AQ.
Chargers have gotten a little bit better. I think all
Q.
three units have gotten a little bit better.
You know who Quentin Johnson
Their
is?
offensive line was hurt last year.
Quentin Johnson.
And ours
Quentin
wasn't.
Johnson. That's
Ours
the
wasn't.
first round wide receiver the
We
Chargers
wasn't
picked
missing
up.
3 starters at one time. We wasn't missing 3
6'4".
starters off our
No,
line last
Their
year.
quarterback played with broken ribs.
Oh man, you
Our
giving him the
quarterback
broken?
Oh
got
man,
concussion.
oh boo
man,
hoo,
you giving
oh
him that?
boo hoo. I could have swore ours did it first, and he still was. Come on, Peter.
Nah, he
Stop
sat
it.
for bruised ribs.
Hey.
Remember, Flores sat him for bruised ribs.
I heard the. I
Thank
heard
God
the.
Flores
Nah, they
is
was
gone.
broken,
Yeah.
buddy. They was broken. He had 3 ribs broken, Pete, and he came back in 3 weeks, Pete.
They said it was bruised, not
Flo held
broken.
him
Hey,
out.
but here we go.
Salute,
Hey, I
Nick.
heard that.
Brisket.
Hey, I heard that today in the Charger space, guys. I heard that Herbert was playing hurt all year, and that's because why they had to dial back the offense. I don't think that's the case, bro. They got new coaches on offense. They had a new staff. The new staff was trying to figure it out, and the old staff who had been there before with Pep Hamilton, who was his quarterback coach, had it figured out. They had him dialed in, and then when you lose that staff, when you lose that staff, and you come in the next year and you got different coaches, it's not as dialed in as it was. So. And I'm looking forward to the game. People have us losing the game.
Me too.
The Dolphins defense is better. The Dolphins offense is better. You could say the Chargers offense could be better. You could say their defense could be better, but they're not better than what we're putting on the field.
Can I say something, CB? Can I say
Go
something?
ahead, Wayne.
All right. When it comes to the defense, in perspective, guys, we should understand that they're not gonna be gun blazing right out the game. Right out the bat, because let's keep it real. This is a new defense because of Vic coming in, but the fact that we can count on him to even subpar, we know on certain he's not gonna blitz when we have no choice but to blitz. He's gonna change up the deep. He's gonna actually. Me and Big Nick was talking about this in the last show. He's gonna do what Josh Boyer couldn't do. Actually, make adjustments in the game and in halftime. See, that's what Boyer couldn't do. He couldn't make adjustments during game and in halftime.
He's actually, and Wayne, you make a really good point. Wayne, he's actually going to be in the box watching the box
play. Upstairs watching the whole field.
In the box watching the entire field.
You can't see what that offense is doing while you're on the field.
You
Vic knows this, and that's not an old guy thing. He's been doing that for years, y'all. So
There's something weird going on. Vic Fangio distancing himself, bro. Vic Fangio's distancing himself because he knows this is.
Pete, hold on.
All-pro corner.
Let Big Nick go. Hold up, Big Nick.
We have an all-pro corner.
Big Nick.
We had the
hold
number
on
2 rated.
Big Nick.
Okay.
Hold on,
all right.
bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Big Nick go, Pete, and then I'm gonna let you go right after him. Talking over at the same time, we can't do that. So I'm gonna let Big Nick go, and then you can go right after that, Pete.
Yeah, let me slide in there after Pete.
Okay, and then G after that.
Let's talk about these receivers of Chargers everybody's so afraid of. So we got an all-pro corner who's in a contract year. We had the number 2 rated rookie cornerback in the NFL who probably would have been number 1 if he would have played from the beginning. We have the top young safety in the NFL. Plus, no doubt, we got a top 3 defensive line. And you think they're going to give us problems like y'all think they're going to give us? Y'all tripping.
I hear the quiet in the background.
I don't see it.
I don't want to hear any of that. Oh, the defense needs to be held accountable because they don't need to be held that much of accountable because, it's week 1. Like, I get it. And we should expect that. Everybody knows that. Okay? So that's not an excuse. Tua in the same offense needs to go out and just put up points as well if our defense isn't caught up. Okay, so there's no getting out of this, you 2 ears. I'm telling you right now.
There's always 2 ears, though,
none.
Pete.
Zero.
We're
Tua
Dolphin
is in
ears.
the same offense.
Thank you.
He already look. This
bro.
is why I told you earlier, CB. There's only 2 things that's gonna happen. The meltdown is gonna collapse. The volcano is going to erupt.
Why are you saying that?
If Tua comes out week 1 versus this Vic Fangio style defense, and he bums it out and throws multiple interceptions, The Patriots are gonna copy and paste.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
By week 3, like this is what's
Pete,
going
who's more
to
turnover
happen.
prone? Who's more turnover prone, Herbert or Tua? Who's more likely to throw a turnover?
big games,
Throw a pick, Herbert or Tua?
Statistics based on statistics
Get it out.
and according to pass attempts by PFF, Tua is one of the highest turnover-worthy prone quarterbacks
This
in the
man is
entire
retarded,
league
man.
by a mile.
This man led the league in efficiency last year. This man led the league in quarterback efficiency.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Got the stats up there.
Hey,
This man.
hey, y'all love.
We gotta put Pete face on Family Guy.
Hey, y'all love this chaos.
All we did was throw the ball.
Hey, Dolphin fans are so toxic, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, which
bro.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, which one
What
of
do
our
you guys
corners?
think is gonna happen? You guys think Tua's gonna come out and throw 5
hey,
touchdowns on Sunday?
Pete,
I hope he does. That'd be
G.
beautiful. Do it again,
Pete,
Tua.
you gonna let G cook?
Running talk is not gonna happen. Go ahead, G. I'm sorry.
Cook,
Man,
bro,
look,
cook.
I'm just trying to figure out, which one of our corners is going to run out there and guard that boy that's 6'4", 215 pounds, runs a 4.3 40, dreadlock roster. He wear
You're talking about Quentin Johnston?
Quentin Johnston, the boy, yeah.
I'm telling you right now, look. G, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Listen, G, I'm gonna tell you right now. He's their fourth best receiver right now on their depth chart. And you believe that?
We got
they got
all-pro
Joshua
corner.
Palmer ahead of him. They got Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. They got four receivers, dude. Herbert has a machine to work with.
All right, Pete.
We got Darth Cater, Pete.
All right, Wayne. All right, so and that's, bro, I understand what y'all saying. I do understand they have players, we have players too, bro. For every player they got, we got a player who can lock that shit
if
down,
not two.
bro. If not two, and we got a better defensive mind in there. I like Fangio. I like Fangio and his scheme. I'll take his scheme and our players versus anybody in the league, bro. I'm taking them, bro.
There's nothing behind Chubb and what's his name. There's no depth behind their starting pass rushers. None. So once we run the ball or pass and there's nothing behind them two. Nothing.
Does the Chargers have a more?
What are you talking, Big Nick?
Offense?
Do you not know their defense?
Than the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You said
this. The Chargers have a better offense than the Jacksonville Jaguars because we had our starters out there against Jacksonville. So. I believe the Chargers do. I believe the Chargers got a better offense than Jacksonville.
We played 2 series against
them.
You
talking about a preseason game, bro? Like,
no game planning.
Mano y mano, one-on-one, one in the trenches.
We don't game plan for preseason, bro.
I feel you.
We don't watch films for preseason.
The preseason is all about evaluation for the younger guys to see who's gonna make the best.
It's not to win the game, bro.
It's not to win the game.
And it's all about selling tickets for the NFL.
But watch this.
The preseason is just about selling tickets to the NFL.
Watch this. The way we win the game, it won't be the players. It'll be we outcoach them. That's the only way to win.
We don't do that.
All right, so you don't think we have better talent than them overall? You don't think we got a better roster than them?
I think it's even. I think it's going to come down to coaching, and will McDaniel be patient enough?
You know what? G not wrong
to take what's in front of him. Because if he tries to go tit for tat with Herbert, it's going to be a long.
All right, so Wayne,
I think we have a
so
better.
Wayne, what do you agree with in regards to what?
This is what he's saying. He feels like Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa and Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb and Agba cancels them out when it comes to the pass rush. Even though our offensive line still has to compete against them, but their offensive line got to compete with us. Our quarterback, is better than Herbert, but Herbert is still that dude on their team. So they gonna be going back and forth. Let's see, running game wise, Eckler is okay, but I feel like our running game is probably gonna be better than theirs in totality. Wide receivers wise, I feel like we edged them in that, but they still have some receivers that he's saying that can compete with our cornerbacks. So coaching is going to be the last factor that proves for us to win this game. The only thing is our coaching is going to be better because we have the inventor of the same defense that they're trying to still do on their other end.
Not
Our,
only coaching, but
You missed one
offensive
important
coach,
Hold
factor.
up. Let me
You
let
missed
Q
one
rock.
important factor.
our
Nick, let
offensive
me let
coach
Q
is
rock. Go ahead.
better than theirs too.
Okay, go ahead,
Now
Q.
he know he got to run the ball to keep our offense in full flux. Continue though.
Go ahead, Q.
You missed one key
No.
factor.
Big
That
Nick.
one
I
key
just
factor.
Big
Let
Nick.
him go,
Oh,
and then
I
I'll
thought
go
you
after.
said
I'll go
me.
after.
I
Let him
thought
go.
that was him.
I'll go after.
I said Q.
Okay.
I said Q, bro. Go ahead,
Okay.
Q.
Go ahead, Big Nick. I'll go after.
All right, I'm
No,
just real
hey,
quick. Y'all
no,
missing one key
Big Nick, you
factor.
gotta learn to wait your turn, bro. Q, go, bro. I got Big
Right.
Nick. Come on, bro.
So when this show started, I said matchup wise, it's unfavorable for the Dolphins, and for many of the players that Wayne named, right? Joey Bosa, Eric Kendricks, and the middle linebacker, Darren James. But it comes down to game planning and execution. Now, if the coaches come up with a good game plan and know what to game plan for, who to game plan against, right? To take away that X factor on the offense and defense. Now that's the key right there. Execution. You couple that with execution. That's how you win the game. That is how you win the game.
Okay, I like that. Big Nick, go ahead. True.
All right. The X factor is not a player, it's players. And it's a skill they possess that no one is talking about. Speed kills. Speed. They can't match our speed nowhere on the field. Not when they have the ball or not when we have the ball. They cannot match our speed, and we have a better dynamic coach and a better defensive coordinator than what they have. So to me, I just think it's a blowout.
It's gonna be a tough game.
Nobody's mentioned our speed factor.
Look.
Nobody's mentioned our speed factor.
And people, I mean, to be honest with you, everybody at this point is we're guessing. We're making, predictions of what's going to happen. Right. If I was to predict what's going to happen, the Dolphins are going to win by 2 scores at least, right? You may say I'm crazy. You may say it's not going to happen. We'll see come Sunday. But I think the Dolphins, and I think the Dolphins are just a better football team. And honestly, when I go back, so we've played the Chargers 3 years straight, right? No, is it 3 years straight or 2 years?
No, it's 2. It's 2 years straight. Tua won the first one.
No, it's 2. It's 2 out of the last 3 years.
Yeah,
right.
Tua beat the Anthony Lynn led Chargers, not the
This
Brendan.
beat
3 out of 4.
Justin Herbert. Stop it, Peter.
So Justin Herbert was on the. Justin Herbert was playing.
Anthony Lynn did not want Justin Herbert starting. There's just coaches.
What does that have to do with anything?
How do you know
because
that?
it's bad. There's coaches with bad evaluations, bro. That was one of them. He's a bad head coach. Anthony Lynn was horrible.
How do you know that?
Bro, the only reason
because he decided to start Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor, the only reason Herbert started was because he got a punctured lung, bro.
Yep. And that was the first game
exactly, and that was one of the worst mistakes,
bro.
It wasn't a mistake, bro. It wasn't Anthony Lynn's mistake. He didn't make the mistake.
The whole time, Anthony Lynn was saying Herbert is not ready. What was that guy not ready for? He came in unprepared and never stopped.
He had that rookie year season, bro.
He almost saved that head coach.
Peter, do you hear the delusion that comes out?
Tua came into a system where they got an offensive coordinator that wasn't for him, and they started him coming off a hip injury. We didn't complain. We didn't complain about that. That offensive playbook was not for Tua. It was never meant for Tua.
You didn't complain.
They brought in Ted Gailey specifically for Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I mean,
what are you talking about?
Than Fitzpatrick.
Let's not. Hey, look. Let's
another organization.
We could get into the monotony of it all day, but when it comes down,
man, played for 20 teams.
When it comes down,
I kept. Hey, you know what I just remembered? I've been saying that Ryan Tannehill is the best quarterback since Dan Marino, and that's not true.
Yards, bro.
The best quarterback since Dan Marino here in Miami is actually Ryan Fitzpatrick.
The man's play?
That's who it is. Go ahead,
we're not going there,
what? Peter, you need to stop.
I take that Tannehill. I think it's Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Bro.
Q, go ahead.
Is he talking about a dude that won 6 games, 7 games for the Miami Dolphins?
Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's what he talking about. Go ahead, Q.
7 games, man. He the best quarterback ever. He won 7 games.
Hey,
we were going to the playoffs.
Drake, Drake coming, Pete. Drake coming.
God damn, Pete. The man won 7 games.
He delusional as hell, y'all. I don't understand it.
Pete
Pete, you
be on
funny,
one,
dude.
bro.
Pete, you funny, dude. I'm in the studio cracking up with my homie like, I don't understand it, bro.
But Pete said that Tua was 100% better last year, and he expects him to get better this year. So we gonna be all right.
But he mad that Skylar Thompson is the third QB.
Oh yeah, I am a little mad at that. That's another organizational mistake. And it is what it is.
If Skylar was a starter,
Pete,
if Skylar was a starter Sunday, what would be the outcome? If Skylar starts Sunday, what would be the outcome?
We don't know. It'll
what
be
do you think happen?
What's your prediction?
He'll get his learning curves. He'll play. I think statistically, I think statistically he'll have a better statistical game than Tua did last year for sure.
He
would he give us a better shot to win? Would he give us a better chance to win over Tua?
Wait, let me ask you this real quick.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Peter,
and you know what's
this
funny?
man is an emergency quarterback.
I think Mike White gives us a better chance than Tua right now.
Wait, Pete. Did Skylar win us
bro,
the Jets game?
you sounding crazy, Pete. I'm losing people off this joint.
That's not why you losing people. Look, I just saw somebody else just pop up. You gained.
Did Skylar win us the Jets game to get us to the playoffs?
100%.
Dre, what you got? Dre, what you got?
9 points. We scored 9 points.
I'm trying to figure out what we arguing about. I just got back. What y'all arguing about?
Damn, you sound like you're in a blender, bro.
We talking about
I'm outside. It's windy.
Man, take your ass inside, bro.
Skylar has never thrown a touchdown to a starting wide receiver in the NFL.
Dropped or not?
Has he really not? He really hasn't thrown a touchdown.
Him or Bridgewater did not throw a touchdown to either to the starters last year.
Preseason he did.
He threw it to Mike and Sicky
in the regular season. In the regular season, Tyreek or Water didn't catch a touchdown from anybody but Tua last year.
Pete, Skylar has never thrown a touchdown
to a starting wide receiver.
He threw 2 touchdowns.
I think he threw 1 in the regular season. 1 to like 3 or 4 interceptions.
Listen.
He
Waddle
threw 2 touchdowns.
and Hill only caught
He
touchdowns
threw 2 in the playoff game. He threw 2 in the playoff game. He threw 1 in the regular season, I think.
Tua is the only quarterback that threw a touchdown to Waddle or Hill last year. Period.
Shout out to Finn.
I mean, a touchdown is a touchdown. I don't care who it goes to.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Finn Sanity 5 though. Shout out to the homie, man. It's been a while since I've seen you come through, man. It's crazy.
But you know the season is here. She's back.
You don't mean that a touchdown to touchdown when Waddle and Hill play 60 plays and other guys play 13 plays. Come on, man.
It's the same 6 points no matter who catch the ball.
Hey, and
they don't play as much.
I respect that. I respect that, but I mean, we're not gonna have this conversation about Skylar versus Tua or Skylar versus Mike White. It's no point.
There's no conversation to have.
It's no conversation. He's a third string quarterback. Hopefully, we never see him in the game, like because that's
one to be an all-pro and the other one is emergency.
You can hope that. Again, I don't care what the organization or the coaching staff thinks. Based on what I've heard and I've seen already, he gives me as a fan the best feeling to win a game with at quarterback with this roster. So to me, Skylar Thompson is still today's best quarterback on the roster. Whatever game they're playing, it is what it is.
Whatever you see is whatever you see.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Whatever you see is what you see. But what have you heard? Skylar is the best quarterback. What have you heard?
Heard it, bro.
He's the oldest quarterback.
The place.
Yo, this is wild, man. Hey, we got another person coming in. Boy, it's lighting up today. Andres, what's good, man? What's going on with you?
What's up, What up, CB? How you doing?
Good, man. How you
is that
feeling,
Andres Negro?
No, that's not Andres Negro. No.
Okay. P, what is going on with you, man? Like, it's just straight. I can just hear the hate in your voice.
Talk to him, Andres. Give it to him.
What has Skylar done in his career? Played against Buffalo.
I'm gonna let you talk.
CB.
Yeah.
Like, look that way. Hey, look at him. Look at him when you talk to him. Look at him when you talk to him, Andres. Get after him, bro.
CB, you're really gonna have this discussion with Skylar Thompson right now? Like,
you need an intervention, Pete.
We got bigger intervention.
You brought it up though. You said Skylar's the guy.
Emergency quarterback. Emergency quarterback.
Emergency. Darth Vader, what's good with you, man?
Vader.
Darth Vader, you there?
That's good, Ooch.
Man,
Vader.
put buddy on mute. Hey, but go ahead, Andres. Keep cooking, man. Keep cooking, bro.
Cook.
No, I'm just curious. Pete, you sound like you're a very passionate Dolphins fan. It sounds like you watched the game. So I'm curious. What did you see from Skyler? I'm just curious. What did he do?
I saw his ball placement, his movement in the pocket, the way he avoids the pressure, buys time, and gives these with a bad offensive line. He's able to escape, and the play's not over. You know, at that point, we have a bad offensive line to this day. So he gives us that second option once the line crashes to make something out of nothing. And that's just the best feeling in the world to have. Tua, in that situation, one read is not there. That's it. The play's over. We're done. It's cooked.
What?
Hey,
who led the preseason in
Skylar Thompson is forced to create with his guy because his mother he got the slowest processing. That motherfucker's on Windows 95.
God damn.
No, it's American.
And when I want to know when y'all see. Hey, G, real quick. On Sunday, they're gonna say, "Oh, Justin Herbert has the slowest processing ever because it's taking 7 seconds to throw the ball." Like, I'm telling y'all don't understand. Y'all think this little quick offense is all NFL. That's what it is. Oh, it's quick offense. There's a little quick.
The last thing I'm
read
trying
stuff
to do,
is all
man,
because of Tua.
is talk hate, man. But we need to like really seriously ask ourselves a question: how did they hold us to 10 points last year? Because 7 of them points, I mean, I know that was a trick play McDaniel called, you know, where the ball got fumbled. Tyreek picked it up and scored. That was 7.
That wasn't no trick play, man. That was actual fumble.
That play was called the Flores.
That's called Connor Williams fumbling.
So we put 10 points.
Tyreek dropped the touchdown and Sherfield dropped the touchdown.
Exactly.
How did they secondary slow down Hill and Waddle? And then the fact is they added in 2 better pieces into their secondary. And that's what we're going against. I mean, we can sit here. I love my Dolphins.
But we added pieces too.
Hey, look, G.
Who are the better pieces, G? Who are the better pieces? I'm not trolling. I'm asking a genuine question. Who are the better pieces?
J.C. Jackson and Darwin James.
Tyreek dropped the touchdown.
The second round linebacker.
Hold on. Stop talking for a second. Just stop talking. When you say they added pieces, Derwin James has been a part of the team for a long time.
Did he play? Did he play the last game?
No, he didn't play. But he's
J.C.
been
Jackson
a part of the
didn't
team. Right.
If they held us to 10
Derwin James, I'll give you that.
And neither did
J.C. Jackson was cooked when he played last year, though. I'm gonna need you to. J.C. Jackson was fucking cooked last year.
Braxton Berrios didn't play.
Damn, you sound like shit, Dre. Damn, you got.
I know J.C. Jackson a better corner than what they had out there when we played them.
Which which may be the case. Like
okay, and they held us to 10 points, man. Let's keep it funky, man. They held us to 10 points.
Gee, and let's keep it funky. We got beat last year, bro. But it's an L we took. We look back on it. It was a terrible game, terrible performance by the offense. Do we expect our offense to come out and play that way again a second time in a row?
No.
Do we expect G?
No,
hold on. I really want to dig deep and ask G this question. Like, G, do you expect them to play out of their minds like they did last year on defense? And do you expect us to play like we did offensively? We literally took a shot to Tyreek Hill. He lost the ball in the fucking lights. It would have been a touchdown. He lost the ball in the lights. He did, but he lost the ball in the middle of the field. We'll pull the play up. He lost the ball in the lights and could not find it. It was a touchdown pass.
And Mostert dropped the touchdown. I kept saying it was Sherfield. It was Mostert that dropped the touchdown too.
Do we expect them to come out and play the way they did last year, and for us to play the same way we did on offense?
I expect the Chargers are going to try and put their hands on our receivers, not give them a free release. Slow that speed down. They'll wait till 4 yards down.
And a question for you,
and then hit them with that Holyfield stiff arm to just slow the route down, mess up the timing.
I agree.
They're gonna try and make
look. And I agree with that. But do you think Mike McDaniel has had about 5 months to prepare for this game? Do you think he does not have a game plan ready for whatever they are going to do, especially if they come out and do the same thing they tried to do last year? Do you think he is not prepared for what they are about to try to do to us if they do that?
Who led NFL in motion last
year?
No,
let him answer the question. Nick, let him answer the question because I gotta really hammer this home because a lot of Dolphin fans will say, "Oh, they played us like this last year, bro." Like, bro, I get what you're saying, G. I get what you're saying, but what I'm asking you is, when it comes down to it, we have had a lot of time to prepare for this game. We have had a whole off season to circle this on our calendars and say, "Oh, it's get back time. Let's go." We got an opportunity to go out there and right the ship. Do you think we aren't going to go out there and right the ship this year?
I think our
especially
skills
against
players,
this team,
they're gonna have a whole new game plan. I think McDaniel's gonna try some jet sweeps. He's gonna try and do some things.
He's gonna get creative,
them.
huh?
Yeah, G.
I got. But watch this though. Here's the thing, man.
Okay.
You
Some
got
things
Bosa.
they haven't seen though. Things they haven't seen.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Bosa
Say it again.
and Matt trying to run the train on Austin Jackson.
All right, so here we go.
McDaniel is so figured out.
Hold up. No,
they're gonna take turns on him.
We're not ending it there, and this is what I want y'all to understand, right? Because it gets easy for guys to say, "Oh, they got Bosa and they got this other defensive ends." Okay, I understand that. Cleveland had Myles Garrett last year. Cleveland had Javon, great players last year on the edge. What did Myles Garrett do to us last year?
Nothing.
Absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. Right. He was isolated. He was running around like a chicken with his head cut off the whole fucking game. He got no sacks. He barely got tackles because we had the tight end on his ass. We had Alec Ingold on his ass. We had plenty of people running at him, chopping his ass down, making it difficult on him every damn play. And that's what I want you to understand. This is not checkers, bro. This is chess. So if you don't think that if you don't think we're preparing for this, if you don't think we're working to get after this shit that they're bringing at us, you're highly underestimating NFL coaches and how they scheme and how they game plan for teams.
And
we know they got Bosa. We know that. Shit, we knew that last year. We know they got Bosa. We know every player and every team in the NFL has great edge defenders, bro. It's the NFL, bro. Like, what are we saying? Every week we're gonna play guys who are great, but
so
you know
you
slow that shit down.
Right tackle and left guard.
First off, CB. Here's another thing. I think my boy Gerald Black in the comments is saying the same thing. S. Harris is saying the same thing too. What people are failing to realize is they're gonna have a step back on their defense too, because guess what? Not only do we have Vic Fangio, who created the defense they were using last year and this year, we also have their defensive coordinator, who's now our secondaries coach.
And we're playing.
You don't think they said in the comments? You don't think Mike McDaniels, Vic Fangio, Tua Tagovailoa, and Frank didn't sit down and say, "All right, this is what they're gonna try to do to you. They did it last year. This is what you have to do to combat that." Come on, y'all.
Don't you leave Darrell Bevel out of that.
But I already told you guys what's gonna have to be done to combat what he did. He literally gave up the outside. If you throw out routes, you throw comeback routes near the sideline, all of that was open. Tua just didn't throw the ball.
And that's why, that's why Tua, this whole training camp, this whole preseason, this whole period, has been throwing these throws in the flats to the running back. That's why the running backs have been going straight to the flat and forcing these linebackers to get their ass outside and run outside and play out there, because they're going to have to make plays there. So what we're doing is we're trying to stretch those guys out so we can open up the middle of the field for guys like Tyreek, Waddle, Berrios, everybody else to eat. Come on, bro. This is not. If y'all thinking checkers, bro, we
don't run that type of offense, dude. You don't see how they're always tight. The spread out offense, everything is tight. Everything is always inside, close and tight.
But
we don't spread it out like we need to be. We don't have receivers on the outside all the way by the hashes and split out wide 4 or 5 receivers like that.
They're fast enough to run there. They're fast enough to run outside.
And on top of that, Pete, you got to put it to account. Don't you think Mike McDaniels have added more to his offense from last year to be even better?
Bro, y'all be underestimating coaching, bro. Like,
Come
y'all
on, guys. You didn't go away from what
dudes.
you did. You make it better, and you add on to it to make it even stronger. Not only do you have even better players,
if you put up
have
10
AJ
points
who wasn't here
offensively,
last
you
year.
need to go away from what you did. If
I
you
feel
put up
you,
10 points offensively,
exactly. And that
you
comes to
need to go
coaching,
away
too.
from what you did. You need whatever you
What
did. You need to
happens
throw
to
that
year
out the
2
window
in this
and come up
offense?
with something new.
It should get better.
G, I think all your concerns are very valid, but we got a game plan just like they got a game plan.
Exactly. Yeah.
Traditionally in this offense, what happens in year 2?
Dr. Dre.
Traditionally in this offense, what happens in year 2?
You run the
Every
ball.
time this offense is implemented in the NFL, what has happened in year 2 in this exact offense?
That run game has went nuts. That run game has went nuts every year.
They become a top 5 running offense. That's what they've
Come
done
on.
like in 3 different games.
You guys remember?
Wait. What did Big Nick just say? Repeat that again, Big Nick.
Year 2 in this offense, ever since Daddy Mike has implemented this in the NFL back in the goddamn 80s, year 2, this offense gets
That
better.
man said Daddy Mike.
What?
That
Daddy
man
Mike?
said Daddy Mike.
You talking about
Tell
Shannon?
him, Big Nick. Mike Shanahan, y'all, come on.
Talking about Shannon. Come on, he ain't
Yeah,
talking
Big
about
Daddy Mike.
McDaniel. He talking about Shannon.
Oh man, I
He
thought
was-
you
he
were
was-
talking
he was-
about
He's definitely talking about Mike Shanahan. Relax.
Come on,
I
bro.
almost
Daddy
threw
Mike.
up in my mouth, man.
Oh, come on, Naki.
Nah, that's Daddy
G.
Mike. Mike
Come on,
Shanahan.
G.
He's the innovator of the greatest offense in the NFL. Him and Andy Reid got 2 separate offenses, but
That's
those are the
Big
best
Nick.
offenses in the
I don't
Big
NFL.
know
Nick,
about
to
Daddy,
add on
though.
to that, Mike
You ain't
said,
gonna
"Do
catch me
not
calling
get
no
rid
man
of,
daddy."
do not get rid of McDaniels. Take him with you everywhere you go, son." Did he not say that?
Hey,
Take this man
Absolutely.
everywhere
But
you
I'm
go.
gonna
find a
And what
way.
happened? He fought. He
Man, it's
fought
a
like
tell you what I'm
copycat
excited
league.
about.
for us to
Manny,
not get
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna tell you
Manny,
what I'm
hey,
excited
let
about.
Manny rock for it real quick. Manny, what's
Go ahead,
good with you,
Manny.
man?
What up,
Nah, man,
Manny?
just chilling, bro. I just wanted to get on real quick. I mean, I hear y'all
What you
talking
eating,
about
Manny?
the game. I'm just wondering. Math consensus: Herbert's the better quarterback, right?
No.
Look. I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Based on what we've seen right now, I'm gonna give it to Herbert. But I
what do you?
honestly look. I honestly think Tua will have a better career than Herbert.
But you're
right
talking
now,
about the eye test, or you talking about stats?
I'm just talking about overall. I'm talking about both. I think he'll have a better career. He'll have more
Who's
wins
got him on the
and
stats?
more meaningful wins, right? And I think he'll be a better quarterback overall.
With
Now,
more healthy seasons, he's definitely gonna be better than
exactly,
Herbert,
but he needs the
keep that
healthy
100.
But there's
seasons,
only
and
3
that's true.
categories Herbert is better than Herbert leads Tua in. Only 3 categories.
Yards,
That's passing yards, touchdown throws, and interceptions. Other than that,
Games
Tua
played.
leads on top of
And
Herbert on
that's
every other
overall.
I
category.
knew you was gonna say that.
he
B.
said
Games
games
played.
played.
So let's talk about last year,
So
though.
petty, dog.
Herbert.
Be hilarious.
Do y'all know
ahead,
how much
Manny.
touchdowns and interceptions Herbert threw last year?
More than Tua.
No,
He threw
don't look
25
at that.
touchdowns and I think 13 interceptions.
Yup. And he played how many?
Tua
All
was
games?
25 and 10, wasn't he?
Because Tua missed 5 games.
Tua
right?
was 25 and 8. Tua was 25 and 8.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Herbert just get the yards. Nah, he's not scoring. He's not efficient.
I don't want to downplay Herbert. Last year was a down year for Herbert.
Career touchdowns,
and last
man.
year was an up
102
year
career
for Tua.
touchdowns
Tua's only been
compared
going
to
up.
58 touchdowns, man. You need to stop that, bro. I
That's true,
understand
man.
you love
Tua's
your
only
team,
been going up,
but stop
bro.
that, bro. Stop
Stop
that.
what?
102
Tell me what
touchdowns
I
to
gotta
58.
Herbert got empty stats, man.
Everybody was
Empty
talking about
stats.
102 touchdowns to
Hey,
58
empty stats and
touchdowns.
empty calories.
Let's be
Stop
real.
it,
Hey,
man.
look.
Let's talk last year.
Stop,
The
bro.
touchdown.
Stop.
Look, the
Because
touchdown.
Tua was in a bad situation
Stop
where the
it,
team
bro.
didn't believe in him, with the coach holding him down, holding him back, right? Because Flores was holding him back, bro.
Yes, he was.
While Herbert, they was letting him fly.
Look,
but G,
You know,
that's
let's
true,
talk
G.
about
That
that.
don't stop, bro.
Hold
Look
up.
at this team now. Talk,
Hold up,
Manny.
G.
Go ahead,
Hold up.
bro.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Hold up, G. Hold up, real quick. And I think G can attest to this, right? So G, when we look at the first 2 years and we look at their situations, right? If you think Tua was in that Herbert situation, do you think he would have had more touchdowns than the 58 that he had? I mean, let's be completely honest with ourselves. What do you think?
Yeah, I do.
Tomato Tomato.
Oh, come on,
all
G.
that.
You can't give me that.
Tomato,
None of that.
all that don't matter. I'm getting ready to get.
But we was just you was just comparing.
Here's the thing, though, CB.
All right, go ahead.
It's gonna come down to can McDaniels call the perfect game. That's it. He called the right plays. We got a chance to win the game. If he try and match them touchdown for touchdown, just Herbert throw one deep, so we're gonna try and go get one deep to Hill.
That's
that
not
ain't
how you play football.
I'm gonna tell you like you told me, bro. Stop all that, bro.
That's not how you play football. Stop all that, G.
It don't gotta be no
Bombing it down the
perfect.
field.
The game doesn't gotta
Bombing
be
it down the
perfect,
field,
bro.
not against the secondary. Like,
Guys,
We're gonna
this
be
is not.
straight.
Hey, you talking checkers, G? This is chess, G. We ain't playing like that. We don't go tit for tat. We just want to win the football game. Like
you
we
want
just
to
wanna
bet
win.
100? Well, I got 100 on my chess game against anybody. You talking?
So what you saying?
If all things are equal,
What you saying?
if all things are equal, who wins Sunday?
I got
you
100
saying-
on me.
If all
I like me all day.
G, if all things are equal, if both teams are on 100% and they still all cylinders are firing, all things are equal, who wins?
Whatever coach calls the best plays.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is another reason why we have no shot.
It's evenly matched.
Look,
It's
first
even
of all,
got
this is why
receivers, we got
we
receivers.
don't have a shot.
Hold
There's a
Listen,
talent
hold up.
man.
We can't
There's
talk
a
about
talent
each other.
deficiency.
I understand
real quick,
that.
because
Pete,
we
go
don't
ahead,
have a
Pete.
shot, guys. We really don't have a shot, guys, because look,
Damn,
you
Pete.
got Wayne D saying something. No, I'm gonna tell you, Wayne D said something earlier that I've been saying throughout this whole time. The defense is gonna have to learn. They're gonna be a step behind week one.
Oh my God.
Justin Herbert,
But still
Justin
talent.
Herbert.
Go ahead.
This
go
is
ahead.
the defense. This is the defense Justin Herbert practices against every day of Vic Fangio defense. He doesn't need. So if Vic Fangio thinks he's gonna come in there with a
I got him after
vanilla
this.
plan,
Quite the same.
I got
a
him after
vanilla.
this. I got him.
Justin Herbert's gonna put up 35 in the first half, man. Go ahead, man, because I'm starting to get in my feelings right now.
does not watch
I'm starting to get in my
He does
feelings
not
right
watch
now.
35 in the
football.
first
These
half.
are beat down. We're about to
Pete does not watch football.
35?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Let's be real, Pete. Let's be real.
Herbert didn't do that against Denver. Fangio defense. Herbert didn't do that.
Wait. I got him, Nick. He might be practicing against quote unquote that same defense. It's not gonna be as strong. They might have the players and all that. But let's be real. We got them same beast on our defense. And we have, like I just said, Pete, the inventor of that defense and his protege, who was what? Their defensive coordinator last year. We gonna be ready, my guy.
We got better.
Be ready.
We got a better
We
D
have-
line, better DBs.
Thank you. Come on.
I mean,
talk about it, man. I mean, Pete,
Wow,
we're not,
wow.
it's not a homer thing, though. It's
Let
not being
Andres,
biased.
let Andres rock.
Nah.
Andres, go
Go
ahead.
ahead,
bro.
Dre.
Yeah, no, because Pete's just talking and he doesn't actually watch the games clearly. He's saying that they're gonna bomb. Herbert's gonna bomb it down the field, yada yada yada. Vic Fangio runs a standard cover 4. Herbert's not gonna be able to throw the ball deep continuously. He has Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Palmer. Those are his 3 starting receivers. Those aren't vertical guys. He's gonna have to beat them over the top, dunking. You know what? Herbert had his 5 worst games last year. 3 of them were against Vic Fangio style defenses: the Rams, the Broncos, and what was the third one? I forgot off the top of my head. There was a third one. And San Francisco.
The Raiders.
So like this idea that he's destroying Vic Fangio's defense is false. 3 of his worst games last year
Made
were
up. It just
style
sounds good.
Hey,
It
my
just sounds good.
battery about to die, man. I'm gonna holler.
Hey, G, don't go nowhere, man. You
Hey,
come
I'm
on,
gonna have to
charge
get
it.
back.
Plug
I'm
up.
gonna charge my phone. Check
G,
this.
don't
I
leave
can't.
us,
G.
My
Don't leave us like
headphones
that,
hooked up
G.
into it. But watch this, man.
Oh.
I've been peeping in on the Chargers, man, and Herbert throwing that ball up there, and he got some rebounders. He got a
Okay.
damn basketball team out there, and
I
he
bet
ain't
you-
afraid
I
to
bet you
throw
won't-
that 50-50
I bet you
up
won't
there.
throw it up on Holland.
Hey,
You know what,
I
G
bet you
won't?
won't
I
throw
bet
it
he
up on
won't try that
Holland.
on
and you
X.
know what? I
I
hope
bet he
he
won't
do.
try that on
G
X.
won't.
Hey,
G
I
won't.
He
bet
did that on
Hey,
X
I
last
hope
year
he
with
do.
Mike Williams.
No, he
I
didn't.
bet you Holland.
And
I
X
bet
hurt
you
that,
Holland.
and he still
Mike
balled out.
Williams lost X last year
Yeah, he won't do it on
And
Javon
X was
third
doing
Holland.
down.
that. And X was hurt. X was hurt, and he was still doing good work last year. Stop.
That's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
I
X
hope
still
you're
balled
right.
He
last year
healthy
against
now.
that
This man
team.
was wait.
X
He was
X
playing
got
with
ate
2
up.
bad
X
balls.
got ate up. X got ate
He
up
was
a
playing
little
with
bit.
2 bad balls. Let's be 100.
He
on that,
did. He
okay?
did. But this is the thing about last year. you got Boyer putting him in a situation where you got him on an island with Mike
All out
Williams.
defense.
Right.
Like, come on,
All
bro.
out
Like,
blitz.
give him some
Come
help.
on.
God
And
damn.
CB, Andre said, I said that
There
he's
was no
gonna
help
eat us
though, CB.
deep. I never said that he's gonna
Exactly.
beat us
There
deep.
was no
So I
help.
don't know what Andre said. I said he's gonna eat us alive. That's what you fail to realize.
Hey,
Not deep. I
all
Herbert
never
right,
hasn't
said
done
hey,
deep.
for
Keenan
hey.
Allen,
Yards
bro.
in
Keenan
it.
Allen might have 8 catches. All of them are going for first downs.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, Pete, when we isolate Herbert, I want you to come on here and apologize next week, bro. When we shut that shit, shut that shit down, I want you to
I
come
was here every
apologize,
week
bro.
last year. I don't miss. I don't run.
You do
guys
miss.
already
You
know.
do miss.
I
You do
predicted
miss.
last year. Hold on. I
You don't
predicted
run,
last
but you
year a
miss.
0-4. I missed the 0-4 start. Right.
You said
And I
0-4
was
and you
wrong.
was dead
And
ass
I
wrong.
and I was wrong. But
You and
again,
you and TD was saying 1-3 and 0-4, bro. I was like, what are y'all talking about, bro?
but this is the issue. It was because they changed the offense, and when it got figured out,
What?
I'm
These
telling
TV
you, and
minions,
when it
man.
got figured out,
Come on,
it
dog. We
went
better than this,
south. It
dog.
went
Hey,
south,
Pete,
and this is
Pete,
what
Pete,
you
let me ask you
fans
a
like to
question.
leave out of the table is the ending, the 0-4 figured out offense. I just don't know. Remember,
we
I'm
didn't
gonna
go
you guys
0-4.
hold on,
We
and
didn't
you
go
too, Big Nick.
0-4.
Hey, you too, Big Nick. Oh, Tua went 0-4 in December. You like to use a lot of history, right? History repeats itself. So a figured out offense. The 49ers, why did they want to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo at first?
December, Pete.
Hold on. Why? A winning quarterback, mind you, he was always a winner. Why did the 49ers want to get rid of a winner like that?
Why?
Because the coaching
'Cause he reached
staff
his ceiling.
wanted to
He reached his
implement a
ceiling.
new style playbook.
No.
He didn't fit
What?
the playbook. That's it. It was
What?
outdated. He was figured out. That's what it meant.
What?
The guy's figured
Pete,
out the
what?
playbook that he
Pete, I got a
runs.
question, Pete.
Everybody
You
knows it.
stupid.
Come on.
You crazy.
Hey,
Okay.
You
that's
crazy.
not it.
Look.
They
Look,
drafted
let me
Trey
get on
Lance.
that right
They
there.
drafted Trey Lance, and those were the coaching and the general manager's words.
What
We
happened to
wanted
Trey
a
Lance
quarterback
now?
that can handle a deeper playbook.
Hey, Pete, his first year, Garoppolo's first year in San Francisco, arguably, until he got hurt, was the best quarterback in the NFL. That first year he went to San Francisco, that man was balling his ass off. Then he got hurt. The next year, didn't they go to the Super Bowl or close to it, or NFC Championship game?
Thank you, King Mill.
Hey, so
They got
King,
rid of him because
Go
they
ahead.
felt he reached his ceiling. They felt they only can go this far with him. It's the same offense. What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
So all I'm saying
guys.
is I don't want to hear no excuses on Sunday. I don't want to
Same for
hear
you.
anything.
Same for you,
Tua
Pete.
has been
Same for
figured
you,
out.
Pete.
Yo. This Tua,
Same for me.
this Tua has been figured out narrative is wild to me, bro.
It's wild, bro.
Hey,
Wow.
Hey, y'all gotta let's
Y'all
let's
TV
just
nears need to stop it,
bro,
man.
y'all gotta watch some football because at
Wow.
no point last year did I figure out, did I think to myself, we're figured out, we don't have a way to like combat good defense. Like that's not the case. There were games where guys come out and played us well and got after us, but that happens in every league on every team. Bro, Patrick Mahomes has bad games where he's figured out and they struggle. Like, let's be real.
It's gonna be looking scary on Thursday. For
Yeah,
you.
but it's bigger than that.
bro.
Like you see,
It's not bigger than that. It's football.
yeah, it is bigger than that because it's so
bigger than
figured
that?
out to the point where we're like one dimensional to the point where look,
what's
Waddle.
one-dimensional
I'm
about us?
one dimensional. You're gonna see Waddle and Hill strolling to the bench, and you got River Craycraft and Cedric Wilson coming in the game. The whole world knows it's gonna be a run play. We did that last year with River Craycraft and Trey Sherfield. And Waddle was getting out of the game. Everybody knew, just
King
like
Mill, you my
Gesicki.
boy, man. You better than that.
When
First
Gesicki
off,
took the
man,
game,
what is he
everybody
eating?
knew
You
it
got
was
me
a pass.
hungry now, man.
When
You
he
got me
went to the
hungry, man.
bench, everybody knew it was a run. It's like,
Hey.
Daniel, I'm telling you, y'all wake up.
Ben,
This guy's
you
Have
figured
they
out
figured out Josh Allen?
bad.
Have the NFL, Pete? Have the NFL figured out Josh Allen?
Yeah.
He's a
McDermott.
Have the NFL figured out Josh Allen, Pete?
Josh Allen makes coaches.
Yeah.
Have the
Look,
NFL
Brian
figured him out?
Daboll.
Because he led the league.
Look at Ken
He led the
Dorsey
league
about
in
to be a
turnovers
head
last
coach.
year.
Ken Dorsey
Josh
struggled
Allen led
last
the
year,
league in
bro.
turnovers. Josh Allen led the league in turnovers. Did the NFL figure out Josh Allen, Pete?
McDermott figured out he's gonna get fired this
A
year.
lot of that is a lot of bad passes
The
that
implosion
you
of the
guys
Bills
are
is
leaving
gonna be
out with
Why my team
content.
can't get the same energy from Pete?
Man, Pete don't give us these type of. He don't give us this
Like
type of
he's a
energy,
hero. He
man.
plays hero ball. He's
There's two on the
elite,
team.
bro. Josh Allen did turn
There's
the
two
ball
on
over a
the
lot.
That's why Big
And this
Nick.
is and didn't I say that? I said the Jets are going to win the division with Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers does not turn it over, and that's the reason why I got the Jets winning the division. And
Hey.
Bills will
No,
come in
Aaron Rodgers
second.
only choked. He only choked. He only choked. He only had a number 1 seed 2 years in a row,
God.
MVP back to back, and lost in the first round. He only
Hey,
choked.
because
That's what he
players.
does.
I got a
Because
question for the panel.
hold on. Nope. Hold on. But because players have a bad game, does not mean they're figured out. Or because an offense has a bad game, does not mean they're figured out. Bro, it happens. And you teams that will come. I hope they come in and play us like the Chargers and San Francisco and all of those teams played us. Our guys learn from those experiences. They watch the film, they realize what they could have did better, they realize what they did wrong in those games, and they corrected it. So now it's about going out and executing that. Mike McDaniel has had the entire offseason to look at what happened and what transpired last year in those games. It's just a matter of evaluating it and seeing what you did wrong. Were you not running the ball? Were you not using the entire field? There's reasons why you weren't efficient offensively. Correct them, get better, get in the lab, execute, and then go out there on the field and be ready to go. I think you guys underestimate the power of losing and learning from it. Because there's really...
How come Tua didn't go down and score a touchdown in preseason?
He did. What are you talking about?
Oh my God!
On the second series of the game.
Don't address that. Don't address
bro, it doesn't matter how you score.
Carried by the run game. Man had like a 60-yard run.
How do you get carried?
Hey, CB, I got a weird question for you. I got a better question, CB, for you.
Hold on.
Question.
Go ahead, Bing. But I really want to add, like, how does a quarterback get carried by the run game? Like, if you go look at the Super Bowl,
he didn't do it with his arm.
Go look at the Super Bowl. That
bro, didn't he have like 60-something yards on that goddamn drive?
Bro, he threw a 30-yard
How
pass.
long is the field? How long is the field?
Wait. Let me ask my question. Let me ask my question. CB is for you, but anybody can answer it. In the NFL, out of all the defensive-minded coaches, head coaches, if you had to pick one coach that would probably figure out Tua, who would it be? Belichick, right?
Yeah, I would say that. He ain't
That'd be
beat me
Belichick,
yet.
right?
Yes.
Isn't he undefeated against Belichick?
He is.
Oh, okay.
Flores.
But he's figured out. But Belichick can't figure him out.
Hey, Belichick
Flores
twice
knew how to
a year.
stop the Patriots.
Belichick play him twice a year and ain't figured him out.
Wait a minute.
Patriots because of Tua.
I'm pretty sure Tua beat the Patriots last year. Am I confused?
He did.
I'm pretty sure Tua has never lost.
He did, and it was just like the way the Flores games were. They were sloppy. They were lucky.
Tua has never lost to the Patriots. He has never lost to the Patriots.
Boy, hey, y'all will find some stuff, y'all will find some. We got to be better as Dolphins.
The ghost of Brian Flores was coaching that first game last year. That's what I just learned.
It happens, Dre. It happens, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been on for 2 hours. I'm getting out of here, man. Final takes. G, you first, bro. Hey, I see you down there. Who is that? Is that Big Austin Jackson on there? Is that big?
You
Who
know
is that?
it is.
Is
No,
Big AJ?
That's the goal, Austin Jackson.
Hey, Austin Jackson is gonna play out of his mind on Sunday. Just get ready.
So too.
Get ready, G.
Yeah,
I go first with my final take.
Go ahead. Give me your final take.
I go first in my final take. My final take is this. Since they've been playing competitive football, organized football, Justin Herbert has always been the consolation prize when it comes to Tua. He didn't go to Alabama. He went to Oregon. Tua went to Alabama. They wouldn't have picked Justin Herbert if they both of them were still on the board. He comes in second to Tua every time, and there's going to be no different this Sunday.
Ooh, I hear you, boy. You preaching to the choir. Hey,
Remember, the whole league was tanking for
Nick, who
Tua.
scored in the first
The whole
touchdown?
league was tanking for Tua. The whole league was tanking for Tua, not for Justin Herbert.
Hey, Tua will emerge from the depths.
Nobody was tanking for Tua, Big Nick.
Tua-
That guy went fifth. Nobody
Everybody
traded
was
up to
tanking for
get him.
Tua.
The
Tua-
Lions
Until he
needed a
got hurt.
quarterback, and they
Until
didn't
he
even
got hurt.
draft him.
Hey, appreciate you
Until
coming
he
through.
got hurt,
Hey,
everybody was tanking for Tua.
appreciate you coming through, Big Nick. Appreciate you, bro. I gotta get y'all. All right, later. Pete, go ahead, man. Pete, go ahead. Give me your final take, man.
Fins up, man. I just feel like Sunday evening. I hope you're live, CB, to catch you live and just see what you guys are going to be saying.
What's up with the bets?
I'm pretty sure you got other guys that will. G was just up here. He'll probably take that bet, man. I just can't do it.
That bet, man.
I'm not betting against my team anymore. I hope I'm wrong, by the way. But again, it is concerning. I don't think Brandon Staley is going to change a single thing. And the only reason why it might be worse is he has better talent now. He has J.C. Jackson, Asante Samuels. He has the other cornerback. He has Derwin James. He has Murray, the linebacker. He has Kendricks, the middle linebacker they picked up this year.
Dudes. We ain't scared
Joey
of them dudes,
Bosa,
Pete.
Khalil Mack, Morgan Fox. Like, listen,
You know,
bro,
they
our
whole
offensive
team
line
inside
is
and
not
out.
prepared. I'm just saying, like, their offense, I've been, like G said, I've been paying attention to everything. This is what I'm saying.
You a
like,
Chargers
dude.
fan.
Sounds like he knows the Chargers better than the Dolphins.
I'm telling you.
Nah, he
this
ain't no Chargers
is
fan.
not
He got his
from
eye
a
on the
matchup
ops. He
standpoint.
know what it is.
This from a matchup standpoint, and Brandon Staley knowing what he did last year was an effective game plan to stop Tua.
I hope he come out. I hope he come out and try to do that shit, Pete.
He will, and it's gonna work again because that's a key to stopping Tua. Let him. I dare Tua to beat you with the arm outside. He ain't gonna do it, and that's what they're gonna do around the league. This is Tua's last year, man, and I can't believe we having to deal with another year of this. But that's my final take. That's all I gotta believe. Fins up. We'll see Skyler Christmas night. Take care.
Fins up, Pete. Oh man, hey, Wayne. I'm gonna let Dre go. Dre, man, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. I got you.
Whatchamacallit? My ass going to the game. I'm flying out to LA on Thursday.
Oh, my dog gonna be in the building.
Let's go.
All I gotta say is last year I went to the game. I went to the game as well last year, and I just gotta say that was a long, sad flight back home. This time it's gonna be short. It's gonna be amazing. Fans up, pussy hoe.
Hey, hell yeah! Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you. Shout out to the homie Dre. Always coming through with the action. G, go ahead, bro. Give me your final take, man. G, you there? Wayne D, go ahead, bro. G on some other. Is Wayne
My
D
bad,
there?
my bad.
Oh, no,
I'm
there you
here.
go,
I'm here.
bro.
I'm here.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Y'all know what it's like at the studio if you've been there. But listen, guys, check it out, man. In retrospect, y'all gotta not look at the negativity so much of what the past has been with the team. Y'all should. I'm telling people it's okay to be excited about this team.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm saying that is because we have waited so long for a complete team like this. We've always had a good offense and defense ain't been great. Or we always had a good defense and offense ain't been so great. Now we have both, and we have expectations from our coaches to make what we see from the team, and we know what the talent from the players come out on the field and do what we know they can do. Just go out and ball. It's the beginning of the season, y'all. First game. You gotta take out the negative and be like, oh, I'm afraid of this, I'm afraid of that. No, man. Be strong as a Dolphin fan. Stand tall. Understand that this is a new year. It's a new day. We know what this team is capable of, and as fans, be proud of what we have. Don't be out here listening to the negativity and listen to the killmongers of, oh, we ain't gonna be able to do this, we ain't gonna be able to do that. Nah, guys, let's put it forth. Put the aqua orange on.
Let's
man,
go.
We're a couple of days away, man. Can y'all believe that? We're a couple of
here.
days away from
It's
Dolphins
here.
football. It's here, y'all. Hey, man, I'm about to get in this studio, back in this studio. We got work to do. CB, I'm gonna send you some stuff, bro.
Hey, hit me up. Hit me up on Twitter. IG.
You already know what
I'm
time
there.
it is.
All right,
I got
appreciate
something
you,
for
bro.
Y'all be blessed, man. Let's go. Fins up, baby.
Fins up. Fins up.
Fins up, Wayne.
Go ahead, Manny. Go ahead, bro. Give me that final take, man. I see you. Hey, you was ripping that Chipotle apart, bro. I saw you doing your thing.
Tearing that shit up, boy. Man, just man, I understand like if things are starting to go bad, for where the negativity come from. But man, it's a fresh season, fresh start, man. We got to at least hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Like prepare for the worst, hope for, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're
And
saying.
some people out here just dragging on things that happened in the past, and they hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like they really hurt. Like this team, and I mean they've hurt us all. You know, it's been a long time. I never really seen a playoff win. You know what I'm saying? So it's a new year, bro. The outlook's good. I'm telling you, I think it's gonna be tough. Every game is gonna be tough. I don't see. I know last year everybody was talking about blowout this, blowout that. I don't see that, man. I think it's gonna be a grind every week. We're gonna escape it out. There's times we're gonna be down, get back up. We're gonna be up. We're gonna lose the lead. It's gonna happen, man. That's football. I'm excited, bro. 5 more days for another dub.
It's close. We're close. I appreciate you coming through, man. It's
Yeah,
always
man.
love, bro.
Love you, bro.
All right, love you, bro. Peace.
Easy,
man, hey, and honestly, Manny kind of hit it on the head. There's gonna be ups and downs. It's gonna be a roller coaster of a season like that. What we saw last year was a roller coaster, right? I don't expect it to be like that, but I expect it to be some losses here or there. Maybe we lose a game we don't expect to lose, but we're definitely going to win a game that we're not expected to win. I mean, that's just the nature of the NFL. Every week is going to be a grind, like you said. Now, do I think we blow some teams out? Hell yeah. I think that's possible. Will we get blown out? I don't think so. I think this team is good enough to be in every game. Do we lose a couple? Shit, yeah. I mean, I think that happens. Can we go undefeated? Shit, that can happen too. I'd be excited about that too. But you gotta be realistic, right? I mean, shit happens, injuries happen, coaches call bad plays. That's the nature of the game. Go ahead, Andres. I appreciate you coming through, man. I haven't seen you up here. I don't think I've ever seen you up here, but it's good to see you on here, bro.
Oh no, I'm a loyal fan, TB. I be in the chat doing my work. I put you on in the background, listen to the film. I think you've done a great job this off season. But I think this Sunday is going to be a good culmination of what the Dolphins have done throughout the off season, which is I'm a big advocate of show me, don't tell me. So what have the Fins done this off season that's going to show that we've been better from the team that played the Chargers last year? Chargers had the number 4, I think, pass defense in the NFL last year. Yeah. We got their defensive coordinator who's on our team, who's our passing game coordinator now. He literally was there. He set up the game plan. That beat us last year. The Niners last year, that was their second worst game. Who did they want as the DC? Vic Fangio. We got 2 of the best defensive available pieces this offseason. Not even counting players like Deshaun Elliott. Yes. We got Wilkins back. We invested in Cam Smith. Yeah. Our defense is drastically improved just on the coaching staff wise. And McDaniels has these smart guys who are going to be like, all right, you guys stopped us last year. What are we doing to counteract that? And I think there's a whole idea that the preseason we running the same thing. It's like I haven't seen Tua working on throwing 15-yard outs, dumping into the flats, screens.
A ton, yeah.
If you watch the preseason, you see how different our offense is running, and I think McDaniels is gonna have a big statement game, and just people are gonna be like, whoa, we didn't know that the Dolphins offense can run the ball, run screens, hit the flats, and Tua doesn't even have to air the ball out. So I'm excited. I actually have a wedding on Sunday, so I'll be at the wedding during this game. But I'll be out. Oh, I already have my battery pack charges.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's gonna be fun, man. And I think you're spot on too. I think McDaniels is a smart coach, so he's gonna find a way to get other smart coaches in the building, and he's also gonna find a way to counteract what teams are doing to him. And I think honestly, he was a first-year head coach, right? First-year head coach dealing with a lot of adversity with the quarterback, missing games. You're dealing with the second string, the third string. You're dealing with your offensive line going down, guys on the offensive line, guys in your secondary, a defensive coordinator who isn't in the box, who's on the sideline, who can't see much. I just think there's a lot there. So I think he's learned from his mistakes in year 1, and in year 2, I expect to see a better coach, a better coached team, and a better coaching staff overall. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be on point, man. I think the Dolphins will surprise a lot of football teams this year.
Yeah, statement game.
Let's go. Appreciate you coming through, man. It's always love, bro.
Absolutely, CB. You take care. You have a good night, my man.
All right, you too. Have a good one. Hey, so shout out to everybody who came through, all the homies on the panel who stopped through, all the homies in the chat. I see everybody. Appreciate everybody coming through. We went for 2 hours and 15 minutes tonight. No donations, no memberships, but hey, it's all love. Do me a favor, hit the like button on your way out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. We're getting there. I think we picked up some subscribers tonight for sure. We're going to run it again probably tomorrow at some point during the day, maybe in the morning. So turn on notifications. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hey, you know how we get after it over here. It's game week, Miami Dolphins versus the Chargers. Hey, we getting after it. Hey, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. It's FinState with CB83, and I'm out this joint. See ya.
Came from the bottom, that's foreign. I swear that I'm up for the sun in the morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I sort them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say. Now they can't run at my pace. Yeah, they know that we ain't the same. 402, we rap the gang. I told them this ain't a game.